So we are at least live on Twitch.
We are live on Twitch.
Oh, oh my goodness!
I'm not gonna go much louder than that on this stupid scream.
Yeah, I don't really think that would be a good idea.
You're welcome.
Gotta keep it appreciative.
Thank
Somebody
you.
touch my ta-la-la.
Oh no!
Come here, big boy. I got you right here. Cup it.
Oh my god!
Cup the balls, baby.
Gotta get that firmly grasping.
I don't know about the firmly, but
I'm going to firmly grasp it. Hi.
Is that a squeal or is that supposed to be a squeal or should you do something more along the lines of ah?
well, if it's a firm grasp, it's gonna be more of a. You're welcome.
So a dying walrus?
That's not a lie. That's pretty funny.
It's like your soul just left your body for a second. Is what that is.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
It's like the Japanese animes when it's like you just start walking across the street, you look left and there's a truck, and you're like, oh fuck!
And just like
Just-
It's
It's like, oh shit, not again.
no.
Anybody on Twitch, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, if anyone's here.
I doubt it. We're not popular.
Anyone on Twitch, welcome to the podcast. Anyone that is watching on YouTube, welcome to the podcast.
Wait, we're live on YouTube as well?
Not just yet,
You're
but
stupid.
this portion
Okay.
right here will go to YouTube
Yeah.
like pretty much directly. So
I upload these raw
You
from
may-
Twitch to YouTube.
yeah, so you may as well include our
Raw.
YouTube audience as well.
All 5 of them.
Yeah.
Raw. Don't wrap that tool up, boy.
I
So
need
how
to go back to the home.
So how the fuck we doing?
Platform.
So are you doing an intro for the, or am I introducing us and then you're dropping into your segment?
Oh, do you want to do the intro? This will be a change up.
I mean, it needs to happen at one point. Either I do it or Doug does it.
It doesn't matter.
Doug?
It's either going to be you, me, Doug.
Those are our 3 options.
Those are the options.
God, you want to come in on this?
Yeah, Doug. You want to do an intro to our podcast? Well, now that would be weird.
Yo, big man, I need a help.
I need a
Be
segment.
a little bit
from
of
y'all.
hand here.
I need a segment, y'all.
Yo, you left me alone for way too long in my life. You can finally come in now.
Hot. Sorry, wrong kind of coming in.
Hey.
Remember, Levi, only fools wrap their tools. Hit that shit raw.
Whoa.
That is not what you told me on my birthday.
Correct.
It's the straight opposite, actually. I believe the thing you said on my birthday was, wrap that shit up, dog. You don't want to have a baby.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't pay child support.
Yep. I
Don't pay
believe
taxes.
that was my 18th or 19th birthday. I can't remember.
I don't know, man. I say a lot of weird shit sometimes.
Yeah, but I think you said that at my house with my family there.
I wouldn't put it past me.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I would not put that past me.
No, it's like, thanks, Doug. This is.
Hey, you want
Let
some
me-
curse shit to be said in front of your family? Let's go.
Let me fix my camera real quick.
Okay, you do your move. I'm gonna keep eating my meat.
He beat his meat, now he's eating it. He's like a cannibal, but only for himself.
It grows back, so why not?
It grows. Hold up. This has been done before.
You heard him.
I don't think I wanted to.
Did I stutter?
Unfortunately, no.
What?
Your little nursery rhyme.
I've been stuck in my head all night. Ow.
Watching you from this eye and that eye. Watching you.
Is that why you have a dual monitor set up? That way you can display the game for both eyes.
I have a 3-monitor setup, one for Xbox.
I forgot that you have 3. All yours are small though. All 3
They
of your
are
screens.
quite small, actually. I want to get 2 new monitors because I want the curve still in the center.
So like 2 big ones on each side, and then like.
Well, at least bigger than the ones I have and better than the fucking ones I have because they're pretty fucking shit quality.
Make sure the response time on them is low,
Why?
because then they're better for like gaming on them.
Interesting.
Because then it's like less delay between what you're seeing and what you're moving.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. You probably
I bought my curved one because it was cheap.
Welcome, viewers.
Oh, there's actually people here.
Oh my
There
god,
are people
when the
here.
fuck did people show up for this? Where are you?
We'll be getting started here in just a little bit, but just bear with us for
This is the
just
pre-
a sec, and then
Well, this is the pre.
yeah, this is you guys are in the pre-stream, so
You get us still
Welcome.
finishing our dinner and shit.
Yeah, because we don't
or
time
even
shit.
getting our dinner.
Yeah,
I haven't even gotten mine yet.
we don't time
Damn
this
it!
shit well at all.
Go hungry, bitch.
No, I don't like starving.
I do that most nights. And I'm still fat as
I was
fuck
gonna say
somehow.
it doesn't look like it.
I'll satiate myself with
You know what's
alcohol.
crazy, Levi? I'm this weight just because my body refuses to burn the fat.
Or because you don't move.
That could be it.
That could be
I
it.
move a lot.
Doug, your job,
Back
you sit
and
on your
forth.
ass. Here, you sit on your ass.
I do sit on my ass at my job
Uh-huh.
for the most part because now the cubicles are super small, so I can't stand at them.
They're being slow getting the food out. Thanks for typing in the Twitch chat to let us know.
When you could just literally write on a piece of paper, hold it up for Aaron to see. Thanks for
out.
joining.
She's not there, obviously, dipshit.
I thought she would be there.
You didn't
Again,
know
to
about
anybody
I
who
thought
is
he got
just-
DoorDash, okay?
To anybody who's just joining us, thank you for showing up. This is our pre-Twitch, our pre-stream, so we're not quite into this yet,
We're
and
not
we
quite
will be
talking
getting
about
into
our random
yeah.
bullshittery that we discussed, but we'll get there.
yeah, we'll be getting into this very soon, but we're just setting up, getting everything finalized and whatnot, and then we'll be getting into our topics.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
And eating whatever food we need to eat.
Out here dying, y'all. I could crank my mic sensitivity up, give him some fucking ASMR eating of meat. Not going to.
Ooh.
Not going to.
Hey, I'll take some of your ASMR.
Why?
Okay, there you go.
As you hear the gulp.
Yep. There you go. That's all you get.
You want some real ASMR? Did someone just mute me?
Yeah.
Probably.
I heard the click.
I heard the click.
I heard the click of someone muting me.
I don't think you heard a click, dog. Oh, fuck.
Did you hear how crunchy that was?
Yes, I did.
That was my teeth. I'm just kidding.
That was my denture snapping. I
You know,
think
you
I
guys are-
broke a wisdom.
No, but I have broke a chunk of tooth off with some Gradettos.
Oh, I got
Y'all are
that. I
both
got
younger than me, and if you guys both have those issues, I'm scared.
So
I got a
Doug,
crown, but that's about and a giant hole in my tooth.
I don't have a. I did have a giant hole in my tooth, but I also lost 90% of my tooth to a saltine. Yep.
What?
Yep.
The cracker that snaps back.
Yeah, deadass.
No shit.
I was sitting there watching a movie, eating saltines with my sister one night, and I don't know what happened, but one tasted crunchier than the rest, and my tooth was gone, dude.
Just ignoring the fact that you said you were watching a movie and eating saltines. How did a saltine break off most of a tooth? Is
Don't
what
know.
I want to know.
I don't know.
Well, that and I think you sounded the most hick I've ever heard you sound in your entire life.
It leaks
at
out.
least in the entire
It
time
leaks
that
out.
I've heard you.
It leaks out sometimes. I can't help it.
Dude, mine leaks out a lot, but yours.
That's
Mine
what the
doesn't.
racists
Ever
say
hear
when the
you.
N-word just slips out their mouth.
So, yeah, okay. My hick, I can't talk more on that. My hick slips out a lot more when I'm like talking about shit like that.
I'll tell you what, little boy. I have no hick in me, unless I'm doing a voice.
Yeah, you got no hick.
I
No.
don't think I'd ever heard that hick.
I'm
come
straight
out of
city
you, and then
boy.
all of a sudden, there it was. I was like, oh my god.
Me?
I'm
Are
straight city boy. What's up, baby?
you saying my hick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help it. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Can't help it either.
And it's like from how long I spent near hicks, it's like it just slips. Then you try and hide it the best you can.
God using them big educated words.
I mean, that's why I still say
Like
y'all.
therefore.
That's why I still say y'all like crazy.
Yeah, I'll say that too.
Like therefore and whomst. God using big old words.
Yeah, like whomst. And dogs instead of just dog.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you broke out whomst to a southerner, they'd be like, the hell witchcraft you speaking there, boy?
What kind of heebity-jeebity bullshit you on?
The hell did you just say to me in your tongues?
Oh god, speaking of
Yeah,
tongues,
whomst.
like those people that cut their tongues in half so they have like snake type tongues.
Speaking of that,
Uh,
what do you think getting a blowjob from a lady with that would feel like?
full wraparound.
Yeah,
Put
I
your
was-
dick in a chokehold.
Basically, they're like gonna make this with their tongue, and you're just gonna be going in there.
They could put your dick in a chokehold, just saying.
Well, yeah, choke it all they want. No, right?
I accept.
I'll
I
take
accept-
one for the team, boys.
Oh,
Lady,
will you?
Yeah.
where can I find you?
I'll try to be upset about it.
Y'all gonna have to take one for me. Sorry. I'll pass mine up. Y'all can have it.
Trinity, just log out of the stream real quick so Levi can give his actual answer.
Is she actually in the stream? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. We have
I don't
four of
fucking
them.
know.
She's a loser like that.
Hey, bitch, she's been my #1 fan for way too long.
Yeah, because she's a loser.
Touche.
I ain't fucking wrong.
You ain't fucking either. All right, let's see.
Hey.
Hey. It's just, hey now.
Fat people get no love in these streets, okay? Not even to be a bed warmer. That's all we good for.
You're also great at making potholes.
I don't break things that often.
I don't know, but you could just, walk and, just tap it.
No, I make a great covering for a hole, you know?
Ooh, that's also true. That's also true.
Stab the stomach in and just lay down.
No.
You could donate your fat to help people get
Who
better
the fuck
asses
would
and
want it?
boobs.
That would be a road bump.
We could cut off his belly and turn it into a speed bump.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, then you'd be rid of it.
Or who wants to buy this?
Take it. I don't want it anymore.
Start the bidding. 20 grand. Let's go.
Starting high, I see. I was gonna.
Yeah,
Go.
that way I can put a down payment on a house.
You think you're gonna get a down payment on a house?
Make
for
something
20 grand?
useful out of my life for once. God damn it.
Ouch.
Body.
Did Aaron just quickly chime in? Sell my body.
Yeah, he just said body. He legit just said body.
But you meant to sell my body, didn't you?
Sell your body.
Yeah. See.
Fuck, I'll subscribe to your OnlyFans.
I'm in. I'm here for that. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Nick Avocado has one.
And then you just like leak titty pics.
That
and
is
that's
true.
it.
That is so true, actually.
Yeah.
What is
That
with
is
your
so
cable
true.
right now? It's driving me up the wall. What is happening there?
Oh, you want this off? Okay.
Kinda. That's
Hold on. I'll move it over here.
thank you. Okay, that looks so much more normal. I don't know why it was
Just,
that shit was driving me insane. You
Just to be that guy. Because you got that OCD.
You got that?
Ah!
It's too easy sometimes.
I get that awkward, like that. It tickles my spine, and I don't like it. I'm letting
your spine's crooked.
I mean, yeah, no shit. I'm letting Aaron finish more of his food before we go count down and rock this actual shit.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do we have 4 people just watching us sit here?
6, actually.
It says 4 for me right now. It was 6 for a couple times.
Yeah, it's 6 currently.
Yeah, it's definitely 6.
Yeah, because it just went up.
Heidi ho, neighbors.
Hi, guys.
What's up, bitches?
Okay, it just went up again.
We got 7. We doing some numbers.
Maybe all we need to do is sit here and talk about Doug's man titties, and then suddenly we get viewers.
That actually sounds accurate.
It's the algorithm, man.
Jiggle,
It's-
jiggle.
Come on,
jiggle
man.
them.
Get
Come
him!
on. We need more viewers. Come on.
I ain't making enough money to do that.
Wait, you guys are getting
Well,
paid?
you're not gonna make enough money if you don't start jiggling them titties.
Yeah, okay. We're here to sell out.
Why is it me who has to sell out, you motherfuckers?
We're the ones promoting you.
Yeah.
No.
You have the biggest rack out of all of us, so you.
It's my money. It's my money. Okay.
No. As soon as
No,
you
it's your
join this
body,
podcast,
it's our money.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
No. As soon as you join this podcast, it's now my body, okay, and my money. Take off your fucking shirt.
Yeah. Let's let it see. Come on.
Don't actually.
Actually-
We'll get
actually-
demonetized off YouTube.
I know, seriously.
What are you talking about? Guys aren't sexy like that, so we can be shirtless all we want.
I love the fact that you keep rubbing that because
Yeah.
it's got the,
anime
yeah, there you
titties
go.
right here.
Yes, the anime titties.
No, I got crumbs from a pizza.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Are y'all good?
Define good, and if you
Okay,
mean mentally or not.
No, you're not mentally good. I know that.
Hell yeah.
You're like as far mentally good as anyone ever could be. But no, I'm making.
In today's economy, whew,
Who's Max?
Who's
I don't know.
the puppy?
It says me and Max are watching.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
Max?
That's the puppy.
A dog doesn't count. It's a fucking animal.
Hi, Max. Yeah, he's the puppy.
All right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
welcome Max and me.
It's a fucking dog.
That's Trin, my guy.
Yeah, it just says me.
Me and oh.
I'm gonna hurt a bitch over here.
I'm gonna hurt that bitch over there. Hot diggity dog damn Batman. He fucking skiggity bopping. Alright.
Oh, I don't have my. Hold on. Maybe I do have my phone.
Man.
Oh, my phone is here. Is right here. Yep.
Okay, well, we were going to start this any day now.
We are.
Yeah.
We are going to do the thing where we start the stream and
Oh.
I have to push a button, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we need to
Who would've
finalize this, Doug. You starting or am I?
I'm not starting. You
Okay.
start, bitch.
Okay.
You starting?
Okay.
Is that you? Is that a you?
That's me. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna wing this bitch. I ain't got nothing prepped nor ready.
right.
So I'm gonna wing this shit right off the top of my head. Let's go.
Well, then I'm hitting the start button right meow.
I'm gonna go. I got this. Hi, howdy doody, y'all, and welcome back to another beautiful time with Unscripted Life in Progress. This is your host, Levi, with my beautiful co-hosts, Aaron
Hello.
and Doug. You know, he exists.
Hello. What the fuck do you mean I exist?
There he is.
I
But
ain't some third-party cheap hooker you can just throw in a ditch when you're done. God damn it!
that's exactly what
Shake
you
your titty
signed
for
up
me.
for. That's what you signed
No.
up for.
I signed up to be a valued member.
Not in the contract. Should have read it.
There was no contract.
There was fine print there.
There was
There
no
was.
contract.
Any hooser, we got some decent topics for you today, except for Doug yet again, because he wings this shit like a bat out of hell.
Hey, work's been killing me. Okay, I can't come up with shit.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. That's completely understandable. But besides from that, do you all have any beautiful,
Fuck you, Glenn.
okay, like Aaron likes to start this shit off with? Do you guys have any news that is up and coming? I believe you actually had something for that, Aaron.
I actually do. Yeah. So I wanted to start things off with games that are up and coming. So games that are coming out specifically this week, if not even today.
As of recording.
Each one of these games is the first few of these games are out today, and then the rest of them are coming up this week fairly shortly. I'm kind of wanting to continue this because I actually think it's pretty cool to keep things, relevant.
At least, yeah.
Coming from the guy who's like, back in my day, we had Atari, we had Galaga.
You should have seen them
I mean,
graphics when they added that
for
third
real,
shadow
though,
in
And
Pong.
pixels were
Dude,
goddamn.
That
for
third
real.
shadow in Pong was
I'm-
legit.
I loved actually coming into like gaming from the perspective of like from Atari to Nintendo to like actually it started off with like
Sega.
Atari to PC to fucking Nintendo to Super Nintendo then Sega.
Well, Sega
Just,
had the
like, and it
Sega
kept on
Saturn.
going. Anyways, long story short, I've watched all the graphics go from like absolute trash to what we know today, and it's amazing.
Exclude
I feel
Fortnite.
Very actually,
That's still
yeah,
absolute trash.
Fortnite's trash. I wasn't talking about Fortnite up until you just brought it up. So
I know.
fuck off.
Exactly. I'm saying Pong has better graphics than that.
Pong does have better graphics.
I'd
than
rather
that.
play
And better
Pong
gameplay
than
loop.
Fortnite.
Just about
And
to
it's got
say
a better
that, too.
gameplay loop.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I just
where
feel
can I
really
pay to
blessed to
win
be
in
able to be
Pong?
like I've seen all these games come out, and like I've seen this whole transition, and I'm loving the games that are coming out these days. Games such as the games that are coming out this week. One of them is a boxing game called Creed. Creed Rise to Glory, Champions
shit.
Edition. Okay, this is a PlayStation VR 2.
Oh, shit.
Came out just today.
I'm assuming it's based off of the Creed movies.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to say. I think it's
Yeah,
it's a promotional movie game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's a promotional.
Let's see, images.
neat.
Is that fucking Rocky?
It looks like it.
Yeah, it's
It looks like
Rocky. Mr. T. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder how long that
And
took
then,
them to whip up.
Jesus Christ.
Next up we have Grimoire. Once
Grimoire.
more. Yep, Grimoire
Not a
once
clue.
more. And this it's all one word. Grimoire. All one
Okay,
word.
weird.
Do you know what a grimoire is?
A thing.
It's a book of
It's a
spells.
book- yeah, I was just.
I was
say
gonna say a book, but I didn't know what kind of book.
Yeah, a grimoire is a book of spells. So
Okay.
a grimoire would be a dark book of spells, essentially.
Oh fuck! I'm just gonna give
A
up on it.
necromancy.
I was gonna say
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon, but I
Yeah.
fucked up originally, so I was just gonna give
Yep,
up.
he failed.
Okay.
This is coming out on Grim Grimoire is once more is coming out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Switch. This has come out today. Then we have another one coming out today, and the three of us have already played, and we love it. But we played it on our personal consoles and platforms, such as PC and I don't know which one are you playing on, Doug?
Xbox. What's
Xbox.
up?
Xbox what?
Series S.
Series S.
S.
This is Hogwarts Legacy coming out for PlayStation 4 and
Oh.
Xbox
Xbox
One.
One.
Today?
Yep.
That
came out today.
Been fucking giving my brother so much shit. It's Kenny, by the way, my brother Kenny Levi. I've been giving him so much shit. I'm like, so if you wanted to come see what the graphics are, because he's been like complaining about spoilers from me this whole
yeah.
time, because it's only on the next gen and not the old
until
gen.
today. Yeah, until today.
So I've been fucking with him about it the whole time.
Good.
It's quite fun.
Good. Fuck him.
I'm actually excited about that. So this actually has a rating on it. It's rated 9 out of 10.
That's not bad.
I don't know about Metacritic or anything like that. Rotten Tomato or Metacritic. I'm just looking at it from right here.
9 out of 10's not bad. It's a fairly good game.
Honestly, 9 out of 10 is a great game. And personally, in my opinion, I would probably rate it about an 8, in my opinion. But I don't want to get into the details on that. It's a great game. So far, I really have been enjoying it quite a bit. What about you guys? Are you guys enjoying it?
From as much as I've played, I haven't touched it in about 2 weeks because I've had other projects popping up on me.
Yeah, me too.
It's
Other
been
projects,
hella
other
fun.
games.
Yeah, it's been hella fun.
But yeah,
As a person who does not give a fuck about the Harry Potter franchise in the slightest, I've actually enjoyed it quite a lot.
yeah. All right.
And that's
so,
from someone who fucking hates Harry Potter.
This-
I would
this is-
say it's probably an 8 to a 9 fun wise. I can't give it a 10.
And you
'cause
don't
it's not
even like, yeah. and
I
you
had
don't-
zero expectations because I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah.
what it is,
It's like,
yeah, I'd say
you
8 to 9.
legit didn't even like Harry Potter yet. You
No,
fucking...
Yeah,
I
and
literally
I
got it
honestly
because I
respect
thought it
that
was a
a lot.
multiplayer game, and I
Yeah,
was
and
gonna
you
fuck with
fucked
you and
up.
troll you constantly because I thought that's what it was. Then it's like, no, it's a single player. I'm like, okay, it's still pretty fun actually. It's got
Right.
pretty good damn visuals and graphics, and then I'm like, oh, cool, I'll just beat it before Levi and spoil the end because I'm a dick.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully you haven't done that to him or
No.
me.
No, I
You
haven't
definitely
played
haven't
in
done
like
that to
2
me.
weeks
No,
either.
neither one of us
But-
have.
I'm a level 22 in it.
Yeah, you're
at this
higher.
point.
Dude,
You're
no,
higher than me.
I'm loving it. I'm having
like
a great time
19.
with it. I keep trying to get back into it, and I keep getting distracted with life. But
Yeah.
anyways, moving on. We by the way, super thank you for that because honestly, like I know you don't care about Harry Potter, and
Not in the
I
slightest.
absolutely love the fact that you are having fun in that game. Moving on, we've got Meet Your Maker. This is coming out on
Oh,
PlayStation.
I saw that today.
Yeah, this is coming out on PlayStation 5. Yeah, it's out today, April 4th. It's coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and
Because you ain't
S,
got no job.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC. So if you
Meet Your
guys,
Maker.
anybody who wants to check out Meet Your Maker, that is out today.
Yeah, I was looking at that on Steam. It actually looks pretty cool.
No idea what
Yep.
it is, so.
Kind of looks like a
I
base
don't know what it
building
is
thing.
either. I also don't know anything about most of these games, to be honest. I just thought it was really cool to actually go on and look up to see, what's
Yeah,
coming
like
out. What is
yeah,
coming
like
out today?
Hogwarts is the one where you give Dobby a Glock, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
Reloado Hollow Pointo.
Cadabra! Bah!
The next one on the list is Road 96 Mile Zero.
Ooh,
This
I
is also
quite
coming
about
out
that.
on
It's like a
This is also coming out on platforms PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch and PC.
Damn, so like
This
everything.
came out today. Yeah.
Fuck, okay. I feel like, okay, I've heard of like Route 96 before, but this has got to be like an
Yeah, I've heard of
add-on
Route
or
96.
something.
That was a long time. That was a long time ago, though.
Was it really? Oh my god, it probably has been, honestly, by now. But that's either a DLC or like a sequel, so that's pretty sick, though.
It might be a sequel,
Yeah.
because Miles Zero. So this might be a sequel to Route 96.
It's got to be.
But I'd have to look that up later.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would
know
have
the
to. That would
details.
be more research.
If you guys do know the details of this, please leave it down in the comments down below. Whether you are on YouTube or
Twitch,
on
Spotify, everything.
Twitch or Spotify, anything, you can leave a comment down below and let us know. We
Rub
may
them
we may
mayonnaise.
get some things wrong here. I don't know all the games in existence, so I'm just spouting this out from a
Yeah, he's still from the
site.
Galaga age, so
Like
Yeah,
games, name
exactly.
every game.
yeah.
Name every game in existence, please.
Galaga, I win.
Bitch.
That's not every game in existence. You forgot Pac-Man.
You whore.
You forgot Pac-Man Jr.
Emo Fruit Ninja.
What about
anyways.
Miss Pac-Man?
Anyways,
We also have Batora. I think
The
that's how
fuck
that's
did
pronounced.
you just say to me?
Batora, Lost Heaven.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
No, Lost
that-
Haven. My bad. Lost
Okay.
Haven. This is on the
Okay.
Switch. This is coming out on April 6th.
I'm assuming it's super anime-like.
It's got to be.
I don't know that it's
Batora.
anime-like. I don't know.
It's got to be that Nintendo
You
style
said
at the very least.
Batora Lost Haven.
Batora Lost Haven. It doesn't really look anime-esque.
Not really, but what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't really know.
I'm not
how you
100%
classify
sure
this.
about that one.
What is happening with your camera, Aaron?
I don't know. It's weird.
I've just been trying to ignore it.
I've been
Gonna be
looking at it and it's
So
been
you've been
glitching
seeing
out.
that? Okay,
It's
I'm
like-
glad. Okay.
I've been seeing it the whole time. And I
Same,
haven't
and
You
it's
said
know
been
it
driving me
word.
insane. That's why I was curious if you like fucked something with something. But either way,
You are not the only one who's noticed that.
Okay.
I have not touched it, and it's
okay, it's
yeah,
just
no,
being weird.
I don't know.
Yo, he got a
It's
ghost.
just being funky.
All right.
Anyways.
Beauty.
Curse of the Sea Rats is the next one.
That
This is coming out on
sounds
pretty much
awesome,
every console.
Just based on name.
Curse of the Sea Rats. Sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Not-
Curse of
not
the
gonna
Sea
lie.
Rats.
It sounds awesome. It's coming out on every platform that I can see, including PC.
Hey.
So,
It looks a lot less awesome based on these
Oh,
pictures.
does it? does it? Does it
So
look like
it's got like a similar art style to well, not super close, but kind of Sea of Thieves like.
okay?
And it's a side scroller. And it looks like
no.
a slightly platformer. Kind of like a Mega Man-ish,
No.
but like
That sounds so
cartoony more.
weird. For that
I don't
type
really
of
like that
that,
anymore.
that sounds so well. Yeah, that's because you hate.
it's like
side-scrollers.
pirate rats and like a side scroller and mixed
what we're
in
gonna
with
have to
like
do?
boss
We're-
fights like Mega Man. It's kind of weird looking.
Eventually, we might have to end up
Cool
like,
ass
playing
name,
some
though.
of these just to check them out, just to see if they're any good, and then like rate them ourselves.
Levi, buy the games
don't
and
know.
I'll play them.
Fuck. that. I'm not buying any game if I don't fucking have to. All right. Well, anyways, moving on from the rat game.
You rat fuck.
Coming out on PC. This is a solo PC title coming out on April 6th. Is Everspace 2. Do you know anything about Everspace? I don't know anything about Everspace.
Wait,
Never heard of
hold
Everspace.
on, I might
if anybody
actually-
knows
I'll
anything
Google.
about Everspace,
I feel like I've actually seen this.
It kind of looks like an Eve Online kind of game.
I think that's exactly
Interesting.
what it is.
That's exactly what it looks like to me.
That's exactly basically what it is. Ooh, it looks.
really. So you're
It
saying
looks
it's a
the
It
graphics
looks
and the
really
pictures
fucking
for it
pretty.
looks really fucking good looking.
It actually
Really?
also looks like they've added much more to it.
I don't know.
Oh.
No fucking clue about the first one, so I can't say if they've added shit to it. Obviously,
this game looks really good.
it does look pretty good though.
Okay, so that one right there looks
It's
like
very
one I'll
pretty.
fucking play. Ooh, they do have a demo available on Steam if anyone wants to try it, as in I will
Yeah,
be.
if anybody wants to try that, demo available on Steam. That's awesome.
I'm going to try that motherfucker out later.
Now, and just so you guys all know, I don't know what I'm looking at right off the bat. I just pull this up, and these are the games that are coming out this week. So
Oh, okay, so you're just seeing names, essentially.
I'm seeing names, I'm seeing dates, and I'm seeing what platforms they come up on. So if anybody's curious about like why we don't know so much more about these games, that's why. I'm just now seeing these. I just figured it would be a cool thing to pop up every week, just to come up with all the games that are coming out this week. We don't know all the games that are existent. So,
No.
and I'm not even gonna try to know.
But
them
what
all.
it does, though, is also give everyone a fresh perspective on our first-time reactions of hearing most of these as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
As
I have
a
a fresh
consumer
reaction for you guys. 'cause
of
I
the
just-
market.
Yeah, I have a fresh reaction for you guys.
Okay.
This is a game that is coming out on the 6th on Switch.
Okay.
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 Paparazzi.
What?
Yep.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Is it a fucking paparazzi game for puppies?
Yes. And it
That
has
sounds like a
rating.
game Trinity would want.
That's...
And it has a rating. That means it's already out somewhere on another platform
Yeah, probably like
that I don't
fucking
know yet.
Japan or China or some dumb shit.
But this one's coming out on the Switch on April 6th.
That
Paparazzi,
looks
and it's got a 7.25 as a rating.
What the
Not a
fuck?
bad rating,
is
and
this?
I don't think I would ever play this
I
game.
don't think I would ever touch that, not gonna lie.
I feel like
Oh.
Trinity would.
She would totally.
Don't even try to be like, no, I
Trinity,
wouldn't. Shut the fuck up.
Trinity, you have to tell
She
me.
would.
You have to tell us in the comments. Would you do it? Would you play it? Please
She's
tell
gonna
me.
lie to your face because she doesn't want to be called out.
Don't lie.
Just because everyone says it looks horrible doesn't mean someone can't have fun playing it.
That's
Like
true.
Trinity.
Yeah, specifically Trinity.
It's true though.
It's like
It
that
doesn't-
fucking game is marketed for her.
just because
Yeah.
most of us say, "Ugh."
Yeah,
Doesn't
just
mean it
like
can't
how
be fun for somebody.
Just like how Doug adores Pokemon, is an idiot, and plays the shit out of it, and then I'm over here
A
thinking
lot
Why
of
do you
it's
people do.
Why do you like
ridiculous.
Pokemon?
Did you say
Pokemon's
Pokemon?
actually
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a really fun game.
Why is it
I've been
a fun
playing
game?
it since I was a kid.
So,
Cause fucking slavery and fucking dogfights are badass. Okay.
You know what's really funny in the Pokemon universe? It's really hilarious that people like talk about how terrible it is that they fight the Pokemon. Like it's a real discussion. They talk about how terrible it is that they fight the Pokemon and whatnot, and then they don't
It's
want to gloss.
publicly
They kind of
sanctioned dogfighting, essentially.
yeah, but then they gloss over the fact that they actually also eat the Pokemon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so what? Who cares?
It's hilarious. Anyways,
Fuck 'em.
the last one I have on this list is EA Sports
It's in the game? Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
PGA Tour. So it looks
Fucking
like a
golf.
golf.
Who the
Another
fuck
fucking
cares?
PGA Tour game?
Yeah, it looks like a golf game. I'm not
Is
familiar
the
with.
secret character Trump who's being harassed by the government to pay his fucking taxes?
Yeah, probably. This game is coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Wait,
Comes
oh.
out April 7th, 2023.
Whoever
Pre-orders
plays a
are-
fucking golf video game needs to fucking jump in traffic.
Yeah, seriously, I absolutely agree.
I
How do
hate
you
golf.
feel about that, Levi?
What, the golf game? Oh, I don't give a shit about golf games. Golf games are boring as fuck.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, golf games are boring as shit.
Golf
Most
is
of the
boring
time.
as shit alone.
Not
Don't
if you
even
play
say
it.
most of the time.
No, I have
Shut
one.
your
no,
fucking
hold
mouth.
on.
It is.
I have
Even
one
if you play it,
hilarious
it's
plug for
terrible.
later. No, I have one hilarious plug for later, but we'll get to that. But no, playing
Mini golf does not count in this category, Levi.
No. Calm down. But no, playing actual golf, if you're there and don't take it seriously and have a jolly good fucking time doing stupid shit like I do, it can be quite fun, actually.
I'll go hit a bucket of
Don't
balls
take
with
it.
you.
Yeah, don't take it serious in the slightest.
If you go in there and you bring just like a straight up bucket of balls, like you said, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
just
then-
go to a driving range. I'll do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's okay. I have no problem with that. But actually playing golf is boring as shit.
Y'all
Like,
need to do it
going
my
hole
way.
to hole? No.
Y'all need to play it
No.
my way then, because y'all would have a blast,
No.
especially Doug.
No, I'm
Aside
only
from
here
Doug
to,
having to get the exercise.
I'm only here for a driving range. That's all I'd be doing. Or mini golf. That's
Well, let's
enough
drive into
walking
the next
on the mini
topic.
golf.
Driving into the next topic. That's your topic, Aaron.
Well, what I was actually going to suggest first, before we drive into that topic, I wanted to ask, life-wise, do you guys have anything coming up life-wise for like
Life-wise.
whether it is gaming related or just life related or anything like that? Let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, Doug, you're the one that always has shit to talk about.
Well, nothing really crazy. Just, it's going towards summer. I work at a dealership, and we're getting over 300 calls a day for my department, which is fucking stupid. I hate it.
Sounds like fun, actually.
Besides that, I've just been replaying New Vegas, and then I started a new
Okay.
modded campaign on Fallout 4 as well.
Ooh, that's actually a
That
good...
sounds really cool.
That actually
I've just been
reminds me.
playing Fallout games recently, and then I've been occasionally getting on the crew too with Glenn because might as well.
I've been seeing that.
So
It's
what
been
kind of-
bugging me.
What kind of mods do you have?
Modern firearms. Fuck, was it Resident Evil zombies as a ghoul replacement,
Okay.
and then an Ada outfit, a Claire outfit. I think I also have Spartans downloaded because might as well make it weird as fuck at the same time.
Okay. Whack.
Yeah,
But all right then.
just
but,
some weird shit.
but you playing that modded shit that that actually drives up what I'm doing. I'm doing another playthrough of Elden Ring modded, and it's a
Interesting.
it's more of a fluent co-op mod. So instead of going through and playing like how it works in that game currently, you have to like summon them, and then you are very restricted what you can do, and then it's
Yeah, certain areas you have to do solo, and then you
Yep.
can call people.
Yep, and then after the boss dies, the summon leaves, and then they can't be summoned in that area. Yeah, and this
Yeah.
it's just full co-op. Like you both get the horses, you both access everything, you both fucking fast travel, rest at grace. It's full like integrated together. It's still in beta phase, so it's still a little glitchy, but it's actually really fucking good from the little bit I've played so far, and it's been really fun.
Is there a mod to turn you into Zoro from One Piece?
There might be.
I think it would be pretty cool.
They're honestly, there might be.
By the way, Trinity, thank you for spouting off that you would play it.
Yep, she'd play it. Dog play worse, aka Monster Girl Island.
yeah, no, I saw that too.
Oh, God.
Monster Girl Island, Jesus Christ.
That actually sounds kind of fun though, just the name alone, Monster Girl Island. That
It's a
sounds
dating
fun.
simulator, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
That's kind of what
I'm
it
assuming
sounds
so
like.
too.
But I think aside from the mod of that, Dying Light 2 is going to be getting played more, and Valheim.
Okay. I think for me, I'm just gonna spout off like what we've been doing on this channel, both this channel and the YouTube channel. We just put out, of course, a recent video. It is not the best of quality,
Doug.
based off
Look,
of the.
I can't
The voices
control
that you can
what
hear-
fucking happens.
You could have controlled this.
mean-
Because I
How?
forgot. I haven't
I
told you.
mean-
In the video, you can't hear anyone but you.
Yeah.
Really?
You turned all
Yeah,
of us
nobody.
down too far, and it wouldn't pick up in the stream. Barely.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. I still
Yep.
uploaded it. I tried to fix it best I could, but you can't hear us really. And, yep.
So what we're going to
I need
do?
the new headset then. That's all that tells me.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do in that case is we are going to do another stream to try and finish the game.
Oh, thank God you're not going to say we're going to replay that.
No, we're not
going to
replaying
replay it. No, we're not
Oh,
replaying that. We're going
fuck.
to try and finish it.
Thank
We're gonna,
God.
We're going to do our best to try and finish that game and, you know, get better quality on the audio.
Doug.
Hey. I was working with what I had, okay? It's not my
fine.
fault. Turtle
It's fine.
Beach sells a fucking headset that's wired that you have to fucking charge. And it's not a new charger. It's the
Well,
old
it's not-
micro USB.
I beg to differ that it's not Turtle Beach's fault.
No, it's Turtle Beach's
Turtle-
fault because I'm
Turtle
not
Beach's-
buying a headset
Turtle
just
Beach's
because.
fault that they made it, yes. However, you bought it.
I didn't know it was that way when I bought it.
Yeah, but you.
I trusted the name Turtle Beach. And that
You
was
know,
my
it's
fault.
been like a year that you've had that headset, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So
And it's been like half a year that I've used my fucking earbuds from Skull Candy instead.
So like, could have just got a new headset.
I got bills to pay, bitch.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk. You're gonna go there with your
Yeah.
bajillion Zoids, your bajillion airsoft
Hey.
guns, bills.
Hey,
Can't spend $60 on a headset.
no.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I ain't got money for that. I gotta get more Zoids, obviously.
Anyway, before more calling
Yeah,
out
so
of
anyways,
Doug.
we are going to be posting another episode of that hopefully very shortly. And if you'd like to check out some of the other things that we've posted on that channel, these are all up on YouTube on Unscripted. If I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, this is Unscripted Lip.
Nope, you are incorrect because our Twitch is Unscripted Lip.
Right, Twitch is Unscripted Lip. Unscripted Life in Progress.
Yep.
Is the YouTube channel then?
Yep. So
So, if you would like to check those things out, you will find them on Unscripted Life in Progress, and then, yeah, have fun.
and we've done a few things on there, like Halo Reach. Aaron's done the entire game of Limbo, The Forest, Batman. I think R6 one time.
And
Yeah,
I do
one
int-
time on R6.
I do intend on doing
Inside.
Which,
Inside.
by the way, real quick on R6, they just did the April Fool's playtime event again, Levi, for Protect
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Cuddles, the bear.
Yep. Yeah, that was their April
Not
Fool's
even a
event.
joke.
Yeah, that's their April Fool's event.
That is awesome.
They do come up
It's
with some pretty
fucking
baller
amazing.
events, not gonna
There's
lie.
also a new skin for Buck and someone else. Can't remember who else.
Well, it sounds like we'll just play that again.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time, so.
So sounds like we got a few things coming up.
Yes, we do.
With that said, I guess we go into my topic.
Do we go into your topic, or should we force Doug to pull something out of his ass?
What the
We can
fuck
force
do
Doug
you
to
mean?
pull something
I
out
did
of his
it.
ass.
Didn't I start the last episode? No, I started like 2 episodes
No,
ago.
you went last episode, because you didn't
I
have a
did.
topic last week.
I did go last episode. I went first the episode before that. Okay. I'm just trying to remember. But yeah, we can get mine out. I did come up with something, so fuck you, Levi. Suck my dick.
You did come up with
That he
something in
did.
the
He
last 10
he
minutes?
actually- Well, he came up
It
with
was more
something
like
just
3
before
minutes.
just before we started the podcast. He had mentioned that we
Was that like
that he
when
had
I was
come up
gone
with
getting food?
yeah
Yeah.
he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Figured. All right, Doug, what do you got then, Holmes?
Let's talk about Lego video games.
All right, hold on.
Like, what's some of the best ones, or if you have any that you say were pretty subpar, because I can come up with a couple that were pretty fucking bad.
Pretty fucking bad.
Let's hear the bad ones. I actually want
Yeah,
to hear
I wanna
what
hear the
you
bad
have on the
ones.
bad ones.
Well, in my opinion, Lego Worlds was pretty fucking trash. There was not a huge amount of content. There was a lot of pay content that was not great, and there's just not
It was
a lot
bland.
to do
It
for a
was-
Lego
yeah,
game.
it was bland, a lot of back and forth. I will say I did play a decent bit of it, but I can agree it's not a good Lego game out of comparison of Lego games. In complete
yeah.
honesty about it.
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
Lego
actually-
games, when you can come from great ones like the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean ones to that, it's not good.
Mm-mm.
To be honest, the only Lego games that I ever remember even being around was I think it was Lego Worlds, and that was it was one of my best friend's sons playing that game.
Interesting. I would also like to point out I currently have 11 Lego games installed just on my computer.
I
have
feel like this was a
0.
surprisingly good topic for you, then.
Yeah, I have a lot.
But,
Sad part is I don't
legitimately-
hate most of them.
There's not too many bad Lego games in all honesty. Like Lego Worlds is the only one I can really come up with for real bad.
Yeah, honestly,
I've
that
heard
is
like
the...
Lego
unless-
Star Wars is actually really good.
It's one of the best series of Lego games, actually.
The only problem I have with the Lego Star Wars is how many they've pumped out with it.
True.
Right.
So they've done, like,
definitely
Each
cash
one
grabbing on
from
that shit.
individual
So they-
movies, and
so
then
they
they've
pretty
made
much
a
beaten that
trilogy
with
of
a-
it. Yeah,
And
and
then
then they
they
made
made a
another
saga.
trilogy. Yeah, and then a
And then
saga.
the saga.
So, like, they have made probably, like, how many fucking Lego Star Wars games? Like, 7?
I would say maybe like 8 to 9.
I mean, it is a franchise that just
But
kind of gets.
there's no
beaten to
need for
death.
so many.
Yeah, there's 6.
Yeah, they just beat the horse to death.
It's kind of like EA
So-
but Lego.
Yeah. Yeah,
Milk
I mean,
that
that's
bitch.
exactly.
Yeah, they just keep milking it, and that's something that's a little bit lame because, I mean, if you've played one of them, you've played damn near all of them, except, I will say, for the Star Wars, or the Skywalker Saga, the new one. That one actually kind of breaks it up a little bit. Obviously, it's the same fucking story that you've seen and played 1,000 times, but the gameplay is actually a lot different. It's kind of like a third-person...
Interesting.
It's a third-person free roam, okay? Like, full manipulation of the camera.
Free roam.
Full
Huh.
manipulation of the camera. And it's practically, well, not full free roam, but like level-based free roam. So like it
And
drops
Glenn
you in the
says he
world and
still
you can go
plays
through it.
Worlds from time to time.
You're sad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like that game isn't great. It's not bad, but out of a Lego game, it is a bad Lego game comparatively.
Comparatively to Lego games.
Yes.
And I mean, honestly, I'm not a huge Lego game fan entirely.
Mhm.
I've not gone down that rabbit hole just yet.
I'll be honest, it's not. If you haven't yet, it's not one to dive into now because it is very slapstick, childish humor.
It is. It's fucking Lego.
Yeah.
To be
That's what I
honest.
kind of thought. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not really the type to really get into that. But at the same time, it also doesn't seem like something that I would
No.
absolutely not play.
No, maybe.
I don't think it's something that I would hate.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, you might actually like the fucking Lego Harry Potter ones. Those were pretty baller. The
Okay.
Lego Harry
Even I
Potter.
remember actually playing Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah,
at one
Lego
point in
Harry
my
Potter
life.
was actually pretty sick.
I would
and-
say Lego Pirates of the Caribbean are probably my favorite compared to Star Wars, just because I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates is fantastic.
But
So
I
it says there
still
was,
really.
There was a Lego Star Wars game that was on that was online co-op.
Yeah, that's the new one, the Star Wars Saga or the
Yeah.
Skywalker Saga. They're all co-op, but they're local co-op.
Yeah,
Right,
split
right.
screen shit, kind of.
Yeah.
This
but
was
not
is
split.
this the first one that was online co-op?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, aside from Worlds is also.
Oh yeah, and was Dimensions one that you could do?
I don't remember. I haven't played Dimensions, so I don't know.
I've never played Worlds or Dimensions myself.
Yeah,
but
I've only played the one. So it was at
Definitely.
least worth it. It is worth to check out, but if it's free, don't pay for Worlds.
No.
Don't pay for it.
but you know,
I would, and when it comes to Lego games, Doug, tell me which would you prefer? Would you prefer the old version of Lego where they're like don't speak and they just make weird noises
Yes.
and kind of, or where they actually have voice actors?
the
That's
weird
interesting.
noises, because that shit was more funny because they had to act out scenes with charades.
Yep.
Which was insanely funny to see.
Yep.
In Lego form for such a huge franchise where dialogue is the lead for most of it.
And it's just
It's
slapstick.
just fucking great.
I kind of want to touch on that really quick.
Do it.
So, why do you think Zelda has been such a hot game for so long?
Because Zelda's hot.
Uh,
I was about to respond with that. Have you seen her ass in Breath of the Wild? I'm just kidding.
He hasn't yet.
I think it's a lot to do with having no actual dialogue. There's no actual voice acting.
So you don't have to read anything. You're just
read.
hey, shit's happening.
No, you're reading all of it.
But it's also environmental storytelling.
Yeah, it's a lot of environmental storytelling. In fact, most of the games have been environmental storytelling, and I think that played really well for that franchise. And in fact, to this day, a lot of people do not want to hear Link's voice. Most people would say, "No, I don't want to hear Link talk at all." Period.
No, because then it's going to ruin the voice that they have for him in their head.
Right. Exactly. Even though we have heard, there's
Wasn't there like an old cartoon show?
Yeah, there was a cartoon, and he had a voice in there, and there was another one too. There was
Smooching time.
And there was he had a voice.
No, that's a line. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there was a couple of different things that he had voices in, but each time they did that, it was shunned. So, to have these games such as Zelda and
Lego,
any of the Lego series, to have them voiceless is actually more of a benefit rather than a detriment.
I mean,
what do you guys think?
Well, see, I agree with you on that because just a perfect pull from the ones that I know best, the Lego Batmans. So from the first Lego Batman, he would just grumpily fucking growl at Robin for doing stupid shit, and Robin would just go and blindly do stupid shit. But then in the second game, they gave them voices, and it was like Superman being his peppy self, Batman being, Batman, the same Batman you've heard 1,000 times.
Emo?
Yep. And then Robin sounding like an annoying child. So
right.
it was
Isn't that
fun.
what Robin is, though?
Yes, but it was more amusing to watch if you didn't have to hear his fucking voice. He was just being stupid and getting death stares from a fucking Lego character, but not actually him just being emo and gothic as fuck.
Right.
It worked better, and it was a funnier formula. I don't like most newer ones because of the fact that.
Especially when I was playing Lord of the Rings fucking Lego. That shit was so fun because it's such a fucking iconic franchise.
Especially with a lot of talking.
And
right, yeah.
It's a lot of talking, and there's a lot of dialogue that to get the point across of the storytelling, you can only get from the dialogue. So to have
charades.
zero and they just have to fucking play charades just made it so much better.
Yep,
in my opinion.
No, and that's kind of what I'm talking about is when they just have to play charades and stuff like that. It actually seems like it works better for the storytelling. And just makes it funnier and more entertaining for the watch time.
I think for the genre of game it is, for Lego specifically, it works great.
Yeah. Well, and not to mention, as a kid growing up, when you're playing with Legos, your Lego characters do not have voices. So you get to come up with the voices in your head and come up with the storylines and everything like that within your head.
Unless you have schizophrenia.
Still in your head.
But they are projecting voices based on what your brain is coming up with.
That's okay. You're still coming up with your own voices.
Either way, the voices and everything else is legitimately just in your head. It's all imagination. So, I would say that it's also a really big topic for, say, Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls series, the Fallout series. Think about Fallout 4 when they came out with the voices for Fallout 4. That was a bad call.
That was a bad call.
It was a huge bad call.
It turned out good in the very end for the voices because it just kind of grew on the game itself.
No, it didn't.
But I fucking love the voices.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And you're in the minority.
I'm gonna do a hard
of that
pass
one.
on that one.
You're in the minority for that one, Holmes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a hard pass on that.
No one else likes the voices.
I hate the voices. I want the voices to fall off the face of the planet.
Okay.
And let's just go back to having Fallout without the voices.
It's no fucking New Vegas, but come on.
Well, yeah, they're never gonna make a good New Vegas again.
We're never. Yeah, good luck.
What if we could get a petition? What if we could get a petition for them to do a remake of New Vegas?
We don't want them to do it.
Resident Evil 4.
Here,
just
okay,
saying.
but here's
Just
the thing.
saying.
You know
Imagine
who's gonna
it.
do the remake
Imagine
of New
it.
Vegas? It's gonna be mod
Not
creators.
Bethesda. Not
It's
Bethesda.
gonna be modders. It's gonna be modders. You know
And I'm
it.
cool with that.
They're doing a remake of Morrowind, and it's all modding.
I'm
It's a
cool
modded
with it being
Morrowind.
modders who do it.
And also they're doing a remake of.
But if they could do a remake of fucking
what's the
New
other one?
Vegas, that would be insane.
They're doing a remake of.
Because they'd be like, let's keep all the
Oblivion as
great
well.
shit we like, and here's all the like shit we would wanted to be there from the beginning.
So they've got Skywind and Skyblivion.
Yeah, because they're modding it in the Skyrim engine. But
Yep.
see, the problem that I have with that is
Yep.
that the Skyrim engine hasn't gone anywhere. In like
No, it hasn't. No.
Funny
the
enough, that's what
creation engine?
Fallout 76 was based off of.
I know.
The same engine, which means all the same entries were still there. Just saying. Get a different engine,
We've
for
already
God's sake.
Yeah, for the love of
Well,
God.
do you know the reason why they don't get a new engine?
Because they're cheap.
No, it's not because they're cheap. It's because they are geared towards the modding community. With the modding community, they have the ability to actually like continuously put out this engine that they have control of. If they were to change that to say, what is it, Unreal 5
Yeah,
or
Unity.
Unity, either one of those, then they don't have any control over that anymore. And they can't open the floodgates to their modding communities.
That they try
So-
to bar off and make them pay for their own mods.
Right. Whereas
Which modders will still find entrance regardless. It does not
Modders-
matter. Damn right.
modders do not have to actually join into the whole brigade of being paid for their mods. They don't have to join into that.
No.
They can just get the tool and they can make the mods that they want to make. And they can actually create damn near all new games with that exact tool. And that's what's great about the creation engine is they can continue to build on that and have that be a thing. But if they were to switch over, now they don't have that control to be able to allow the modders to take that type of plunge.
Couldn't they update their engine and still give them access? Like, you can update.
The thing is,
It's called giving them an access
They
key.
do continuously update their engine.
Doesn't
The
look
problem
like it.
No.
Yeah, the problem is they're not engine developers. These are not engine developers, so they are not able to actually like create an engine that's actually worthwhile.
Nah.
Well, based on Fallout
this is
76,
obvious.
they're not game developers either.
Well, they are game developers.
Again, that's a fluke because if you look at a lot of the other games that Bethesda's come out with in the last few years, they've been baller as fuck.
That's kind of
Like, seriously, one of the games that I've dumped the most hours in the past few years was fucking Doom Eternal
yeah.
by Bethesda. Like, it's fucking nutty.
I have to agree. Like Bethesda has actually been one of the top tier game developers of all time.
I wouldn't go that far personally, but
Think about it. They go
No.
way back to the very beginning of gaming. These are the ones who have Doom behind their belt, original Doom. They have multiple games in sports behind their belt. They have multiple shooters behind their belt. These are the pretty much the number one game developers of all time.
see, I'm checking that because I don't believe that Bethesda made the original Doom. I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm pretty sure they bought on to Doom and got the rights to it to make the
they
Doom
buy
2016.
onto a lot of it, but they've perfected a lot.
Yeah, I could say that they've probably perfected it and like rebooted it,
But
but
I'm
I know
pretty sure
for a
they
fact.
were the original Doom creators.
Nope. id Software, GT Interactive, Rage Games, David A. So-and-so, Williams Entertainment Incorporated.
So I'm wrong on that.
They bought the rights, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
they bought the... Because
Yeah,
I know after
they
a
buy the
certain point,
rights.
they bought the rights, and then that's when they... Because I'm pretty sure their first iteration that Bethesda popped into was Doom 2016, when they rebooted the entire franchise.
Yeah.
That's when they actually got their toe in the door when it came with Doom. But,
Right.
again, it was a fantastic game, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to, like, them being the OGs for it, nah, not even close. They have done some shit, like a lot of shit from past, and they've been in the game development industry for a very long time, yes. But as for being, like, top dog, one of best of all time, nah, I'd have to disagree with that wholeheartedly.
They fucked over my Fallout. That's all I gotta say.
Again,
Oh my goodness gracious!
as much
so you're
as
still
look,
talking about
as
Fallout
much
76.
as much as I hate Fallout
my
76, look, I hate Fallout 76 to death.
But
they do have good games. You just said it
let's talk
yourself.
about
You're playing.
Fallout.
You just said it
Let's
yourself,
talk about
Doug.
Fallout 76 real
I
quick.
am playing
No,
Fallout
let's
4.
not. We always
I
talk
am
about
playing Fallout
76.
4.
You're in the
No,
middle
I'm
of
gonna
playing
talk about it
Fallout
for a-
4. You're in the middle
Yeah,
of
I
playing
am.
Fallout New Vegas again.
Hey, Bethesda didn't make New Vegas.
They didn't.
No,
but
Bethesda
they did
not
publish
make
it.
New Vegas.
But I am playing 4. You do have a point there.
Exactly. So
I mean, Bethesda's sister company.
I'm the
or
consumer.
whatever.
I can be picky all I want.
Is it a
Obsidian.
sister company?
It was
Was
Obsidian. It was a
Yeah,
sub
so it's a
company.
sister
It was
company.
it was like
A
a sub
subsidiary.
company that they basically sent it out to for them to make, and it was essentially based off the same platform as
Right. Yeah.
the third game, because they came out
And
very
Obsidian
similar.
is supposed to be coming out. When the fuck is that game gonna come out? The Obsidian's title. It's supposed to be very similar to,
It already did come out.
which one?
That space one.
No,
Oh, then which one?
no. I'm talking about it. It's a.
Oh wow, Bethesda and Obsidian
Here,
Games
hold on,
are
let me-
both owned by Microsoft.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Huh.
Obsidian.
I already knew that.
Obsidian Games.
Interesting.
What game is this called?
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
Outer Worlds. Not. It's not. What the hell is it called?
How the fuck did we get here from Lego games, by the way?
We're very
yeah.
good at tangents.
Yeah. Yep. We went off.
Just
on
got it. I was just looking at my camera. I'm like, what the fuck? We were talking about Lego. Now we're talking about Bethesda.
We're
What the
talented
fuck?
We're very talented at breaking off topic and talking about whatever the hell we want.
Yeah. I mean, this is called Unscripted Life in Progress.
I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I'm also
we went
you
there.
know, we could
We
have
did
named
that.
ourselves take 10-minute break to Google something that we don't remember.
We could have.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't remember every game.
No. I'm not calling you
True,
out
true.
anyway right now.
I'm not
picking
that
on
guy
Aaron.
in those
No, he's
big
calling
ass
me
fucking
out.
Discord servers that are like, oh, you like trains? Name every train, and they fucking proceed to name every fucking train.
Yep.
I ain't one of those motherfuckers.
Nope. Not even close. However, that is amusing and entertaining as all hell.
Well, when someone does that shit,
Mhm.
I feel like it's just a fucking alpha move at that point. It's like, I bet.
It's like, all right, you think you're a real fan of gaming? Name 15 games. Call of Duty. All right, I set the bar too low.
Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops 2, World.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, okay,
like,
that's on me. I set the bar too
on me.
low.
I set the bar too low.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just name every Call of Duty at that point. Fuck.
And that's the thing, is they all start with Call of Duty, so you can just say Call of Duty, and you've named 15 games.
Avowed.
Avowed. I've never even heard of that.
You've never heard of Avowed?
Nope.
Okay, so
No.
it's an RPG
I'm
based
not surprised.
Obsidian RPG.
Okay.
Sort of a Might and Magic, Elder Scrolls sort of thing.
So it's supposed to be their take on a Skyrim game-esque.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very similar. Had a really great trailer that came out for it years ago, and then we have heard really nothing much else.
Wonder how the
on it.
development's going. That can be either really great news or really, really, really bad news. So,
That's kind of my point. Is like
Really,
it's either
really,
good
really,
or
really,
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 bad.
really.
yeah. It's like, I don't know how that's supposed to play out, but we'll find the fuck out. Did you want to try and reel us back into your Legos?
I mean, sure.
Because I will
Let's talk.
I will continue to disagree with Aaron, and we'll just keep back and forthing.
So Levi, what are your top Lego games?
Top, what do you want, like top 3 or what?
Yeah, top 3.
All right, top
If
three.
you had to narrow them all down, what are the 3 best ones in your opinion?
Star Wars Skywalker Saga.
Okay.
I also really freaking like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
And
I
then
heard that one was really good.
it was really, really
is.
good. And then Lego Indiana Jones 1.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Also heard that was
I'm
really good.
honestly slightly shocked you didn't mention Lord of the Rings Lego.
I haven't actually played Lord of the Rings Lego very much.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is actually
I've
shocking.
never played any of them, so this is shocking to
Considering
me that
how big of a fan me and you are both of Lord of the Rings.
Oh no, I own the Hobbit game. It's installed on my computer. I just haven't even played that one yet. I have a lot of games I'm going through. I mean, I could just sit down and probably powerhouse through it in like 2 hours, but
Yeah, you probably can.
I don't want to. I like to take my time with those because they're ridiculous.
Aaron, what are your top 3? I'm just kidding. You haven't played
the-
one, so obviously 0.
it's the one that does.
That has the Lego.
No.
Yeah.
I have my predicted of Aaron's top 3. Okay, it's going to be Lego Harry Potter. Okay.
No.
No, just
No. Okay.
predicted. The Hobbit and or Lord of the Rings, one of those in the franchise. And you know what? We're gonna say Lego Worlds because he's an idiot.
So with Lego Worlds,
Oh,
I
God.
want to say that actually, based off of what I was watching this kid play,
Oh, do you
I
want
would
to
have
check it?
not liked that at all.
Oh no, God no.
I thought that was
It's not a
like
good one.
honestly, I was watching
know,
him
he
play
might
it and I was
like,
like, this looks like
Ninja-
trash.
Lego Ninjago, actually.
Oh, I totally forgot about fucking Lego.
He might
Ninjago.
What is
actually
Lego
like that.
Ninjago?
It's fucking ninjas, my guy.
Ninjas and sorcery.
Yep.
I might actually like Ninja Lego.
Yeah.
Ninjago,
might.
yeah.
You might.
He might actually.
You dead ass might like that. What about you, Doug? Top 3.
Not gonna lie.
Well, obviously Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah, good one. Good
top
one.
tier. Also Indiana Jones. Really love that. Fucking Indiana
I mean, that just goes to
Jones.
show. That's like, we both said 2 of those, didn't we?
Yeah, those 2 are just such good.
And then let me
games.
guess, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, because I can't get over the fucking Fellowship of the Ring to this day.
It's good.
It's so fucking good.
It like that one. It's hella good. It's beautiful.
One of the best film series ever made.
But I mean, aside from that, how much more can we talk about Lego? I think we should
Not
probably...
anymore, for fuck's sake. Most of my time for my topic was killed on talking about shit other than Lego.
It's not like you had much to talk about Lego in the first place. How much can you say about like?
Stop deflecting and move on, bitch.
You can't say that much about Legos. Now, Aaron, would you like to go next, or do you want me to?
You go ahead.
All right, I'm going to go ahead. So basically, we're going to talk about a couple of little small things that I came up with this yesterday. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate you, homeboy.
You got the idea from Glenn?
And I'll tell you exactly why, because it's going to be number 1
That
on
bar
this
is
list.
fucking low.
This baby is number 1 on my list. So here's a quick short story for y'all.
No, hold on. What's the topic?
The topic is minigames in video games. Whether it's just minigames that you've had fun with in the past. Yep, minigames that you've had fun with in the past. Minigames in games that you just have sat there and fucking enjoyed. Or hell, minigames that you have great ideas for. Or one that you just hate, if you have any.
I actually hate most mini games in video games. So
Exactly.
I'll be the first to.
No,
explain
that's
I
that.
have
perfectly-
barely
Again.
played a game that
Again.
has a mini game in it.
Elder Scrolls. Okay.
You've played
Lock
many
picking.
games that have mini games in
Dude,
them.
minigames
I'm
exist
sure of it.
entirely.
If it is a lock,
I don't
pick,
remember any.
If
My
it's
guy,
picking
Fallout.
locks, you're playing a mini
Fallout,
game.
the
Well, if you're
hacking
counting
minigame.
lock picking or hacking as mini games,
That's
then,
minigame.
Yeah, I guess.
That is exactly
most
what it
of your
is.
Fallout games are mini games within like
I wouldn't call that a mini game.
That
but
is a
whatever.
minigame.
It's a mini game.
It is a minigame. That's
It
exactly.
don't feel like a mini game.
I know it doesn't
Nobody
feel
would-
like it. Trust me, I know that. But it is exactly what
Nobody
it is.
else would argue otherwise.
No. But regardless, so me and Glint started playing Far Cry 6 the other day. This is his first time starting it, and I went back and started joining him in it. And we went to a totally different region that I hadn't played in just yet, because obviously I haven't beaten the game. And we discovered a beautiful little minigame in that, which is cockfighting. Okay, you take two birds, all right, and everyone knows what
All right,
cockfighting
yeah.
is. That's fine, but it literally turns it into a fucking fighter game like Soul Calibur.
Interesting.
And it's a legit fucking fighting game, and you have to go, and it's just a mini game, and you have to go find these other cocks in order to have different skins to fight. It's all the same moveset. They all have the same moveset. It's super basic and whatnot. But you have to go and unlock different ones, find their different skins, pick your own fucking fighter and all this shit. And I literally spent probably like 30 minutes on that, just continuously making him play more of it with me because it was so much goddamn fun. And
So
it was fantastic.
so
So
here's
you
a mini,
promote cockfighting, okay.
I do promote
so here's a
cockfighting.
mini game that
Add
Far
that
Cry.
to the list.
In Far Cry.
So here's a mini game that actually came out that actually took the world by storm, apparently.
Is it a good one?
Oh yeah, no, it's
Okay.
actually a really great one.
Okay.
I don't see
Um,
the storm.
In fact,
It's actually
they actually
pretty clear.
they created not only another
Well, it was
game
snowing,
off of it,
actually.
but they also have a legitimate physical card game that you can play off of it as well.
Gwent.
Gwent.
Gwent. Yes.
And that's the
When-
next
I
one
knew
on
exactly
my list.
where he was going.
Yeah,
with
that one's on my list.
Physical card game.
Yeah, physical
Yep.
card game. Yeah, I have that one on there as well. Gwent is just in itself fucking phenomenal. Like honestly,
It is a phenomenal
it takes
game.
a minute to get used to and figure it the fuck out.
And
But ooh,
originally I didn't like I said, I came into this, I don't like mini games. I really don't. But when I started playing Gwent, I was like, "Oh, no, this is great.
yeah.
This is fantastic."
Well, if it actually has some like intuition behind it, it's not like the lock picking system or the hacking system where it's you could just brute force it.
right.
I do
Right.
that all the time.
Exactly. And it just doesn't feel pleasing. It feels
No
more.
finessing.
It feels more like a nuisance.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's just
feels-
a waste of your time, and it's so fucking frustrating. But Gwent is a phenomenal. They literally
Gwent is
did.
actually one of my favorite mini games that I've found in a game. I'm not huge on mini games, but
So-
that one was dope.
If you like Gwent, you
Never
might.
played Gwent.
You may like. What is it called? It's called Orlong, I believe is how you pronounce it. It is the battle dice game in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's like you have
Interesting.
to. It's,
Because I was actually just thinking about a dice game that would be really cool.
I wonder if
in,
it's
like,
another one that
in
I
like
have
a
on my
game
list.
Like that.
Oh,
That'd be
no.
really interesting.
See, and I will say personally, I think I have one or two more on here that are dice games, just because I love.
I never
dice
played
games.
Gwent, by the way, because I only have like 20 minutes in The Witcher 3.
Oh, well, that's great
So,
because 20 minutes in, you can easily play one game of Gwent.
Yeah, you actually can.
I don't
it's
know.
the guy at the bar.
I'm pretty fucking
the guy at the
slow
table
at
in
that
the-
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
in the
introduced
first
it
room.
really
In the
early.
first
The
room.
very first room.
In the first
Huh,
fucking
Must
section,
have
you
walked
can
right
talk-
past it.
You absolutely did. You can just talk to him and be like, "Hey, you want to play a game of Gwent?" And it's like, sure." And then you just
I must have went
Yeah, no, that's what I
straight
did. I was
past
like-
it.
It was my very first time playing, and I was all like, the guy was like, "I up for a game of Gwent," and I was all like, "All right."
I was like, "What the
guess
fuck is
what's
Gwent?"
this?"
Sure.
I must have walked
Yeah.
right past the
I
You
guy.
absolutely did.
started playing it. It was like, this is really cool. What the fuck?
It's actually fairly easy to miss. I won't lie to you. It is easy
Yep.
to miss if you're not paying attention.
Yep.
But now I'm gonna harken back just a little bit from what we were talking about earlier when it comes to golf. Now, bear with me.
No.
Bear with me for just a second
No.
because you can do some funny shit, and it has no place in this game whatsoever.
GTA, goddammit.
There it is. Grand Theft Auto 5 golfing. Okay.
I only know because I've played it with you.
Yeah, and you see my point. How many times have we gone, okay, and cosplayed in that, and we were just like fucking cosplaying in GTA 5, playing golf
Literally
and spending an
one
hour.
too many times.
Exactly. We've done it so many times, and we've played it through the holes entirely. We got competitive, which made no goddamn sense because we were all terrible at it, and it was just a waste of time. But it was so much fun that we kept going back to, and I don't understand.
I can't say it enough. I hate golf.
I know. That's why I harkened back to it, and I at least was appealing to Doug because Doug was gonna at least not hate me for it.
Because I was there.
Exactly. You were the culprit, a part of it.
I was a conspirator.
So everyone knows Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah.
Okay? Super simple, easy concept. Do you guys know the game It Takes Two?
Yes.
Okay.
I know of it.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
fine.
have not played it.
It's like a
Heard of
co-op
it.
3D platformer game where you have to work with your partner to get through it. It's actually a fucking phenomenal game. Great story as well. It's just really fun to play. There's several mini games throughout it, and there's a lot that I really like from it, and they're all competitive mini games. So it's you versus your partner, which you have to normally go through the whole time. And one of my favorite ones in that is called Whack-A-Cody. Cody is the name of the male character. It's Cody and May. And basically what it is in the verses is you have to pop your head up through these specific holes, of course, like whack-a-mole, and you accumulate points as you're out of the hole. And the other person, obviously, is on top. You have to whack them and all that, and that's how the other person accumulates points. It has to be the first one to a certain point set that wins. And it's just a hilarious time fucking with them and just trying to win when you're just literally having your partner swing a hammer at your head the entire time. It's just a hilarious, fun time that makes no goddamn sense in a game like that, but it's so much fucking fun. Trust me, I'm terrible at explaining it, but it is a great time.
When you brought up Whack-A-Mole, I thought you were going to bring up the Kami Whacker from the Fallout series. I'm going to be honest, that's what I thought you
How
were
is that a
gonna bring up.
mini game?
Because you literally put a token in. It's part of, I think, the Nuka World DLC for
Is it really?
Fallout 4. And they also added it in for this Nuka World area for Fallout 76. Weirdly enough. But you
I didn't even know
literally
they were
put a
still
token
updating
in
that
and
game.
you hit the commies that pop out as a actual whack-a-mole thing. Am I right, Glenn?
That's fucking phenomenal, and I'll be honest, I didn't even know about that because I haven't
Oh.
played those. I haven't played those in forever, and so I just didn't know it. But
Alright.
it sounds
I've
very
never-
similar concept.
It's literally
I've
just
never even
whack-a-mole in a video
Thought
game.
about that.
That's all it is.
But yeah, it's whack-a-mole in a video game. But see, the difference with the one from It Takes Two is you're fighting another player trying to hit whack-a-mole. Like you're trying to whack the other player. That's the point of it. One is
That'd
the
be
mole, the
interesting.
other one is the hammer keeper. That's what's the
That's
gist.
interesting, actually.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Is you're trying to whack your partner, that's the mole. So they have control over it. And it's fucking, that's why it's so interesting. This other one, you could argue with me that it's not technically a minigame, but I fully fucking say that it is absolutely a minigame personally. Dead Ops Arcade from Call of Duty.
I would actually consider the whole zombies as a mini game to Call of Duty because it was just a kind of add-on to original World at War.
I mean,
They didn't
I
have
almost-
any idea where they were going to go with it. It was literally just a room.
I call that more of
essentially.
I call that more of a bonus.
I would
That's
consider that
bonus
more of a
content.
mini game.
For
If
all of
you ask
zombies
me.
or Dead Ops Arcade?
For zombies itself, but I can get where you're coming with the Dead Ops Arcade because in Black Ops you actually had to do a kind of Easter egg to unlock it as a mode.
And it was
for
a
zombies.
top-down, like shooter type
Yes.
thing. It like
Okay,
broke the
so
flow of a
get-
whole different thing.
Yes.
So get this.
Okay, getting.
And this is actually like a full game within a game,
Mm-hmm.
but it's considered a mini game within it. And it's actually in what is it? The newer versions of Ninja Gaiden. There's this arcade game, right?
Glenn, what
But you
he's
can
talking
actually-
about, I don't know.
You can actually go through and play all of the old Ninja Gaiden games on this arcade system. In some building, I can't remember where it was, but it was some building you could go in and you could
Glenn, what he
play
talking about?
all of the old arcade systems.
Okay, that's interesting as all hell. I have no idea what that's from. Or like what that's at.
Not a clue.
That's whack as fuck. Yeah, Glenn, figure that out. Aaron, if you find it, tell me, because I want to find that out. But until then, I will continue on for a slight bit so we don't get too bogged. Yeah, even Glenn doesn't know.
Wait, Glenn doesn't even know. What the fuck?
So I couldn't pick for this one game because there's two that I really like from Saints Row 3. There's two mini games that I like from it that I couldn't pick which one is more my favorite, just because they're both equally stupid for slightly different reasons. But there's one called Genki's Fun Time.
Oh, that one.
It's basically you have to like fucking go through this area and shoot a bunch of mascots and try and accumulate points, and it's just violent as fuck, and it's hilarious as all hell. Or my other favorite one, Insurance Fraud.
I like that one more.
What the hell is that?
So
And-
in Saints Row 3, insurance fraud is literally as it sounds. You're trying to commit insurance fraud by getting hit by a car and ragdolling by hitting more cars and more objects to increase your medical bill.
Increasing the medical bill as much as you can to increase your insurance fraud.
Yeah,
It's so
that's the whole
stupid.
mini game.
And it looks hilarious because you just like the ragdoll.
You're
physics
just flying
take you.
around as a ragdoll because you can control it because it's Saints Row 3.
Yep.
Makes zero fucking
Just
sense.
slamming
in
into
any of its
cars,
game.
slamming into people.
Slamming into buildings, walls, and shit like that. Just increasing the number of money that you're scamming. them out of,
Exactly.
essentially.
And I love insurance fraud. It just is so fucking funny, especially
I
if you're
prefer
playing
that
it.
one in myself.
I see.
I mean, to be honest, like
Genki's Fun Time is really fun.
It's really fucking fun just to go in and like do challenges for that though. Like just bring out the giant purple dildo and start beating the shit out of furries. Essentially, it's a fucking great time.
I mean, I hated those games.
You hate
Cool.
everything that's stupid and funny.
No, I don't. But those ones were just too much.
I full-heartedly disagree with you, completely. But I only have.
I disagree as well.
Yep. See, I only have one more minigame that I'm going to slap on, and I'm like 99% sure neither one of you have played this game. It is a roguelike top-down
Definitely
game.
not.
Exactly. It's called Cult of the Lamb.
Yep, definitely.
Okay,
not.
so you're
I've
this.
heard of the game.
So you're this cute little lamb creature, okay, that gets sacrificed by demons at the beginning of it that are trying to take over and summon a god, essentially, of death, essentially. And
Satan.
as you die, Satan, as you die, you see this god, and he fucking reincarnates you as his servant, and you have to build a cult in his name. And it's cute little farm animals doing all this shit, and it's adorable as all hell, but it's so demonic and fucked up.
That reminds me of the fucking from South Park, the like Christmas critters.
Yeah, that's
They're like,
exactly.
we're gonna kill and rape them.
See, that's exactly what it feels like when you're playing
Praise
through it.
Satan is what they're saying.
That is exactly what it feels like when you're playing through it. But that's just the base game. So the game
Huh.
that's in it is the mini game that I'm talking about that's in it. It's called Knucklebones. It's another dice game that...
Yeah.
Yes, it's another dice game that's in it, and I personally fucking love this dice game. I don't know why, but it is. There's something super fucking
Well, I mean,
satisfying about it.
It's a
Nice, Mike.
Knucklebones is a real dice game.
Yeah, and it's actually in that game, so it counts.
Yeah. No, it definitely counts. Absolutely. But
I'm
no,
so blurry.
that's actually really
You're
cool
very
because
blurry.
Knucklebones is actually that's an interesting game in general.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you can just play it in Cult of the Lamb, and it's really fun.
that's
it-
funny.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know about that.
yeah, Cult of the Lamb, man. It's a fucking great game. It's a really good roguelike.
I'm trying to provide.
You also have to
more light for
like
me.
balance keeping your cult members happy, and at some point
I have
you
to
get
look up Cult of the Lamb now.
yeah, it's adorable. And as your like cult gets bigger, you can just like sacrifice members to make people
I
happier.
was just gonna say.
Yeah, and then-
Sacrifice makes them happy in a cult.
yeah, it's fucked up, but I just love it oh so very much. But definitely,
Gotcha.
yep.
Gotcha.
See,
It is a very adorable game.
see, but it's super fucked up.
Just the
It's
sound of
really-
it, mate.
it
I was
sounds-
like, sounds like
I mean,
Christmas critters.
the fact that
Yeah.
he's dressed up in some sort of like death outfit
Mhm.
and his eyes are bleeding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
that
you
game.
Can play Knucklebones in this?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Oh man. This sounds great.
There you go. Now
Funny
you,
enough, coming from the person who hates anything to do with like platforming.
it's not a platformer.
It's not a platformer.
Oh, it's not.
No, dude, it's closer related
He
to.
actually might like it.
It's closer related to The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay, it's another top-down roguelike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And he
top-down.
plays top-down games. He obviously
I
likes
do play
Diablo.
top-down games.
Like, he's fucking nutty for
Fair.
Diablo, so obviously he likes
Fair.
top-down games. It's just side-scrollers that he hates.
A 2D scroller.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that reference?
Yes, I did.
I did not.
Yes, I did.
Shit went.
Really?
Yeah, ERB.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Still went.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
have to send you a link.
Yeah,
after
Yeah,
this.
send
you'll
him,
have
send him
to.
a link to that one. It's a good one, actually.
But
Yeah.
I mean, nevertheless, that's essentially the minigames that I came up with, the ones that I really like. And we already talked about the ones that I hate because they got shoehorned in, squeezed in.
Gotta pick that lock, man.
Any type of minigame that you got to plug in to just force someone to do something extra because they're trying to pad out the fucking playtime needs to die.
Yeah,
What do you mean
I mean,
you don't like hacking?
so-
You're not
so
hacking.
we're talking about.
I know.
You also mentioned early on, like, what about like the good, bad, and the ugly about these any of these games
Yeah.
that have mini games, like
The bad is probably Mario Party. Any of those? It's just all mini games.
Mario Party.
Yeah, I hate them.
Okay, so let's
It's
talk
just a
about
game
that.
of
Bring
mini
that
games.
up. Go ahead.
it's a board
It's
game
literally just a
of
game
minigames.
of mini games that you're playing a board game out of.
Yeah.
So
It's just it looks so fucking boring. I've tried playing it. It's not fun to me.
It's like Monopoly.
It's not
You gotta
what
play
I
it with
would
the
wanna
right
play.
people. You gotta play it with the right people.
So as I was when I was growing up, there was there was this game. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. I just know that you were in the Amazon. All right, it was a PC title.
Jumanji?
Definitely not.
Green Hell?
It was a PC. What?
It's not that. That's
Green
way
Hell?
too new, Levi. That's way
No.
too new, Levi.
I know.
Like this was like way back when. I mean, I was fucking way younger than the both of you.
Jumanji.
And no, my God, stop saying Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Next thing I know, I'm gonna start hearing the drums.
Temple Run.
Anyways, it could have been Temple Run. I don't know. Either way, it was this Amazon title or this Amazon sort of game that was like you'd have to like the entire game was mini games. It was just mini game after mini game after mini game after mini game.
I broke Levi on that one.
I noticed. And like all you did was like you had the stacks of plates that you had to move from one side to the other. Then you had like this wheel that you had to turn, and you had all sorts of different type of symbols that you had to match up or whatever. It was just mini game after mini game after mini game. That's all it was. And I think that kind of turned me off of most mini games in games because that's literally all the game was a bunch of fucked up mini games. And I learned a lot from it. Don't get me wrong, and it was great. Puzzles are awesome in games.
I have a phenomenal mini game for you to play. Then it's a mobile game. It's called Dumb Ways to Die.
Why do I know about this game, and why do I not want to trust you in playing this?
Because it's a bunch of beans just doing stupid shit, dying dumb ways, and then they literally have their own theme song, "Dumb Ways to Die." Yeah. Yeah.
Titan Storm.
Oh hell. Hell.
Storming on the Titans.
Yeah. But trust me, I do get it. Like I was saying, there's a lot of just pad out times. Nah.
Was it Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I think you might be right.
Because I know that was a TV show, and I think they made a spin-off video game at the time.
You might be right. How old is that?
Well, the TV show was aired from 93 to 95 on Nickelodeon.
Oh, it's definitely a 95 video game too.
So that would make sense.
I think it's Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That would at least make sense time frame wise.
Yeah, that would make a lot of
let's see.
sense.
Mer.
I'm gonna just copy an image.
And post it in our Discord, I'm assuming.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
My mic is very close. I'm touching it with my nose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Do we all have to do that? Is this a thing?
Is this like mandatory now? Because we can all totally do this.
Hey, you guys want to go get pasta after this?
No, I don't know about pasta, but we can go get whatever you want.
Chipotle.
Carl's Jr.
No,
maybe?
it was not this.
Wait, cross
Oh,
what?
well,
Did you say cross Jenga? What?
I said
Definitely was
Carl's
not
Jr.
this.
Oh, Carl's Jr. Oh, what the fuck? That game looks hideous.
Hold on. That might be a new version. What
Oh,
about this?
I would. Oh,
That looks like shite.
What about that? That look familiar?
let's find out.
Man, watch it be a side scroller too. That's another reason why he hates it.
It looks like it's a side scroll.
That's my point. That would be hilarious if that was the game. Fuck it all. I don't. What is? So what is happening?
Nope, definitely not.
Well, it looks
well,
like
I
you're gonna
can't
have
find it
to.
out.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to find this later, y'all. But essentially,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
good, bad, ugly, fuck pad out times. There's still some phenomenal mini games that I would go back and personally just play the mini games. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, as far as mini games go, I would say Gwent is definitely up at the top for me.
Well, obviously, it's because they fucking made a whole game of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's the only mini game that I can come up with that is like right up there at the top. Any of the other mini games for like bad and or ugly, for me would be definitely okay. Any of the lock picking fucking games in whatever system you want to go for.
What are you
Nice
staring
face.
at, Doug?
And then
Nothing.
and then it just froze like that.
Yeah,
It did.
it did.
And then as for like my least favorite titles, I hate Doug.
You and me both.
As for my least
Same.
favorite titles, or my least favorite games, mini games, it'd be anything that has to do with hacking in games. Because I don't think I've seen a game yet that does hacking anywhere near well.
We're looking at you, Watch Dogs.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, Watch Dogs is kind of unrealistic, but it's also really cool.
It's neat.
So
That's its own.
It's cool.
That can
but
be
it's
its own.
definitely
That
not-
can be its
it's
own
not
thing.
Super,
Let's not tangent
point.
off too much more for that one because we can make that into a
I'm
thing.
just saying it's like Watch Dogs and Fallout and really just what was the other one?
I think that's like the only ones.
No, 2077.
Oh yeah, well, that one is
Cyberpunk
more of a
2077?
sci-fi-esque of it.
Yeah, but still,
if you
we're
want-
still talking about mini games, and those are mini games
So
inside that.
I have a game for you that you can try
And
at
they're
some
terrible.
point with somebody. So it would have to be either me or Doug, probably, or a random online friend that you have. Operation Tango. It's one where you have an agent in the field and a guy hacking behind the scenes. And it's an interesting, and it's basically all just mini games and puzzles and shit like that. And it's a very interesting game. Super short. It's a super short game. But Operation Tango is a game that you should absolutely check out.
Okay, all right.
I think that's what it's called anyway. Yeah, Operation
You'll have to
Tango.
send that one to me.
I will.
Anyways, so good, bad, and ugly. As we've covered those topics within mini games and all that is, and you've come up with a number of mini games in within your topic lineup.
Indeed.
Let's talk about the good, bad, and the ugly in another topic.
Okay.
Ooh.
Moving into
Oh.
what is it? There's older titles that have either been remade or continued.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the good, bad, and ugly in there.
Remade and or continued?
Remade and or continued. I'm going to bring one up that it was not remade. Personally, I would love a remake of the original game for this, but I don't think it will ever happen. But Blood Rain. They did do a continuation of Blood Rain, and it was a side scroller, and it fucking sucked.
I was gonna
It's
say I think I
terrible.
know of Blood Rain.
Blood Rain is amazing. It's she's a half vampire, Oh my god. And she's fighting Nazis, and there's this whole like big conspiracy. Oh my god, it's such a great game.
Yep.
But
I've seen this.
it was amazing gameplay for the time that it had came out. There was amazing gameplay, really good, just premise to it in general, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And if we could get a remake of that, that'd be I would be so interested in playing that. I'd play the fuck out of that game.
Fuck yeah.
Like, oh fuck yeah, seriously.
Like
I
one that
mean-
we talked about the other day. Can I get a remake of Siphon Filter?
Seriously though. Seriously.
Like,
So
fuck.
I already stated one that I would want earlier
for
in this podcast, so I'm not
Pac-Man?
gonna bring it up again.
no,
What
bring it up
the
again.
fuck is wrong?
No,
Bring
what
it up
was
again,
it?
'cause
Yeah, what
New
was it?
Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
when
yeah.
we went
Right,
off
right.
on the tangent about
Bethesda.
Wait, you
Right.
know, New Vegas, that would be fucking awesome.
No, if we could get a New Vegas remake. In fact, I would actually really enjoy the fact if they did something along the lines of like a New Vegas in Unreal 5.
Ooh.
That'd
New
be
Vegas
really cool.
would be so cool
That'd
if it's
be really cool.
if it's remade. On all honesty,
Can they
Be
add a
fucking top
sprint
tier.
button?
God, that would be so helpful with dealing with the fucking boomers specifically, if you ask me. Because God, is that an artillery barrage that's hard to get through.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only played a little bit of New Vegas, to be honest. Like
I already
bought it-
have. Sorry.
I bought it, and the only thing I can remember is I didn't like the music in it. And that was the only reason why I stopped playing it, was because I really
You have
wasn't
the
into
weirdest
the music.
reasons to not like some games.
You have
do.
no fucking excuse, Doug. You won't play Borderlands because of the art style.
I knew you were gonna bring that up, but I'm still pointing it out.
Yeah, you got no fucking room to point out.
I can still point it
We-
out. Fuck you.
Nah.
Everybody has their own petty reasons for not liking certain titles, and I think that's okay. The fact is, I didn't like it because of the music, but that was because of the fact that I was sold on the music from Fallout 3. I loved the music in Fallout 3.
If it means anything,
So-
I adored the music from Fallout 76, and I hate everything else about that game.
Yeah.
It's because
that makes
country
sense.
roads.
Take me home. Sorry, what?
Exactly. That's the only reason.
But no, if we're talking games that should be remastered, dude, Gun.
Gun?
Gun.
Explain
Oh
Gun.
my God! Yes.
Yep. So,
Finally,
what is
someone
Gun?
else who Gun is a fucking cowboy game, and it's the best one ever.
so imagine,
I'm
like,
dumbing it down.
imagine Red Dead Redemption, except a
But better.
lot grittier.
Red Dead Redemption, but a lot grittier.
Yeah,
You
like
could
fucked
scalp
up gritty.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, you were basically a cowboy mixed in, like, raised Indian almost.
Yep.
That
And
sounds
you-
amazing.
Dude, Gun was a fucking great game.
It was one of the best Western games I've ever played.
Like, literally.
Hands down.
I still prefer Gun over Red Dead to this day.
Gun was
Really?
fucking
Yes.
amazing.
I honestly think Gun was a better game than Red Dead.
Actually, hold on. Did Gun come out before Red Dead?
I don't know.
Because in Gun, you had a eagle eye kind of mode as well.
Red
like Deadeye.
Dead Redemption 1 came out.
I know this game. I just, oh man, it's been a while.
Oh, I
since
know.
It's been a long time since I've seen
Dude,
this.
it had to have come out before Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption came out in 2010.
Wow, this is an older game. Boy, yes, if
I
we
know
could get a
Gun was
remake
on,
of this.
GameCube, and that's where
It
I
was
played
on,
it
dude. It was on
originally.
PlayStation 2 is where I played
Well, I
it.
remember playing it on fucking GameCube, and that game was fucking like outstanding at the time.
All right, what was the release date for Gun? Because I'm pretty sure it's earlier. 2005 came out 5 years before Red Dead Redemption.
So Gun was the OG with Deadeye, and then Red Dead's like, hey, we'll copy that.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, like literally
fucking-
years before.
God, Gun was such a good game.
So Gun,
Yep.
Fucking awesome ass game. And I don't know, I have another one for you guys that you're probably gonna have to look up. At least one of you I know will. It's called Black.
Oh yes, also another great game. Yes.
So
I love that because I know for a fact
Yes.
you bought your dad a copy of that, or at least the download version for
Yep.
his Xbox.
yeah.
Because I told you it was on sale, and you're like, "Oh my god, I gotta go get that."
Yeah,
for me."
I went and bought that just because
It was so good.
it's still
Yeah.
it doesn't hold up as well now
No.
because of the controls are old as shit, but it's still
Oh my god,
Oh.
they're bad
Well,
controls.
I mean, it's an
but
older game.
the
yeah.
nostalgia
Absolutely.
is
exactly.
so good.
That game, I remember playing it so
The
much, and it was
nostalgia.
so fucking hard, but it was such a good game.
It was difficult as fuck.
This is the game that like a lot of people played this game right before. It was before Call of Duty that this game came out, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And this is
original
kind of
Xbox.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
hold
kind
on.
of
I
the
think
game that
Call of Duty originally came out on PC only. The first
Right.
COD.
right. And
I'll
see,
Google that real quick.
Call of Duty, or sorry, Black
No,
PlayStation 2.
no. First Call of Duty came out 3 years before Black.
Okay. And then Black
Okay,
came
so
out.
original
Black came out in
October.
2006, and then the original Call of Duty came out in
What-
2003.
2003.
What was
yeah.
the one that? What was the one that was also Medal of Honor?
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor is also really old.
Yep.
So Medal of Honor, they did like keep it going for a little while. It deteriorated so bad because they
Really
didn't do
bad.
anything
really
with it.
bad. So I actually think that it would be really fun to actually have a like a Max Payne remake,
Ooh.
like a original Max Payne remake,
Yeah.
because that was a really dope title in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I've loved actually all of the Max Paynes, but
Wow, the first one was from DreamWorks Interactive, 1999, for Medal of Honor.
99. Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's old. I remember
Thanks.
picking up the first one in 2003, and that was Rising Sun on the GameCube.
Yeah.
God damn.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Whoo!
Okay.
He's
I
like,
thought of
"That's
another
old."
really good one for y'all.
Like fuck off.
I'm not pointing out you're old, but since you brought it up, damn you ancient.
Damn, son.
Damn, son.
So
Were you
okay.
gonna tell me to get off your lawn?
Okay, so I got two more for y'all. I want, because I know one of them they did remake and it was dog shit, and they need to do a better one and do it justice. Silent Hill.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
played the Silent Hills, actually.
Okay, so they were about to do a
PT?
continuation.
The PT.
essentially-
Yeah,
I know
essentially,
PT.
and I
We-
was
we
so
went over that.
excited for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
was
then
so
died.
excited for it, and then all of a sudden, of course,
Canceled.
Yeah, canceled,
Yep.
gone, bye bye.
thanks
no more.
Konami.
Yeah, horror. Another one that would be fantastic, and it's well within their budget because they're rich as fuck because of GTA 5. They should remake Bully.
Oh
Never
my
played,
god,
but
yes.
I would say that's probably a good one to remake, actually.
Mhm.
It was
Especially
one of
now.
Rockstar's biggest
Especially
titles.
now.
It was one of
Especially
Rockstar's
now,
biggest
that would
titles.
be an amazing game to remake.
Yep.
I would say maybe
What?
Army of Two, but that's kind of minor comparatively.
Either remake it or reboot it. I could see a reboot for Army of 2 because
Probably
they've
the reboot
already
would
proven-
probably be more
Reboot.
likely.
They've already
that's-
proven from the Devil's Cartel that they don't need the original two characters
True.
in order to make a good fucking game.
True.
Pump
true.
out two new army men that you want to fucking make them work together and fucking make a badass cooperative shooter.
You just sparked up another reboot,
Army Men.
if you will.
Army Men.
Army Men?
Yes,
Army
the
Men.
fucking green men versus
Yeah.
the tan.
Yeah.
Let's
Dude,
go.
that was such a dope game.
It was
Oh, if
such
they
a
could
good
bring-
franchise.
Oh
Dude,
my
if they
God.
could bring that back, that'd be amazing.
Hell, I even like the one where you were literally were like, it was essentially a base building game of that.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
even like that series of the fucking
So-
Army Men games.
So recently they came out with, I guess it was like a year, maybe 2 years ago or something like that. They came out with a remaster of a game franchise that I've been super in love with, and I was talking with Levi about this at last time when we were at work. and it was, oh God, Command and Conquer.
Oh, yep.
So, I've been a huge
Not
fan of
familiar
Command and
with
Conquer
that.
for the longest time, and they came out with a sort of a remaster of Command and Conquer, and I want one of the titles that they were supposed to come out with a long time ago. I want them to actually just fucking bring it out, put it out. And it was so if you know of Command and Conquer, it's an RTS game, top-down RTS, real-time strategy. If you don't know what that is, and it is a base builder slash army. What is it?
Have
would
you
you
ever
describe
played
that?
Halo Wars? Because that's what I'm
Oh, yeah,
kind
I
of
loved it.
picturing.
No, I loved it.
As
And that's
the type of game.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what
I know
it
where
is.
you. I know
exactly
where
what
you're going
it is.
with on this.
Okay, great, perfect. So, the game that they had announced at one point was a game where it was exactly that, but then you could zoom in to just being one of the soldiers and be a first-person version of that
Interesting.
soldier. And you could take that soldier and do whatever the fuck you wanted with him, and you could go off on your own tangent, or you could
War
follow
crimes.
the trajectory as to which you had
Don't
originally
look
set
shocked,
them on.
Levi.
And I think that would have been an amazing title, but I don't think that they had the technology to be able to put it out at the time that they were originally talking about it. But now, I think they could put something like that out, and I think it would be really good.
That would be kind of cool
So-
because I think they did something similar with actually Tom Clancy's game, where there was a Tom Clancy RTS game, and I think you were able to zoom in and control one of the units in that squad.
What game was that?
Oh
do you know?
God, it might take me a little to find it, but it was on the 360. I know that much.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then
I
I
mean,
got
because Tom Clancy's one of my favorite
absolutely
game developers and stuff. I mean,
genres.
genres. Yeah.
It was
Books
End War.
even.
Tom
even
Clancy's
Tom
End
Clancy
War.
books.
and
End War?
shows.
Yeah, End War.
Okay. Yeah, and
Okay.
shows too. Yeah.
Yep.
Like Tom Clancy was just a great title in general,
Oh fuck yeah.
all around.
I do have.
Still is.
I got two more good ones for you. One of them I think you'll know. The other one I know you'll know. First one, Red Faction.
Oh yes.
Never played a Red Faction game, but
Yes,
I feel like
but I-
there's a lot of people
But we
who
would.
would agree.
I don't like Guerrilla. Guerrilla was stupid.
Yes.
Because it was a third-person version of what once was a much better version, which was the first-person version of Red Faction, which was amazing. And you
Remake.
could just burrow
Yep.
fucking holes through walls and
Yep.
shit, like through fucking mountains.
And playing
shit. It
that
was
like on a
amazing.
PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1 at the time, like, dude,
It was such a great game.
it ahead of
Man,
its time.
could we get that back?
ahead of its
please.
time for that.
Way ahead of its time.
Now, personally,
And then it just kind of fell off. It just kind of disappeared, didn't it?
it was like right after Gorilla, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, right after, because Gorilla sucked, and so if they fucking went that route with it, they're gonna fall off the face of the planet, of course.
Let's see, what was the? I'm trying to figure out what the last game of Red Faction was. Yeah, 2011 Red Faction. Oh, Armageddon.
Okay.
And it was the one right after Gorilla. It was Gorilla and then Armageddon, and they stopped making them.
What did you say that? What did you say that
The Tom
game was?
Clancy's game? It was End War.
Yeah. End War.
Tom Clancy's End War.
The other man, I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't say that one. To be completely frank with you, GoldenEye.
Oh my
That
god.
would be a pretty cool one to remake, actually.
the problem.
But
with
they would
that
have to
is-
leave. Whoever, I can't remember his name. It's not the Penguin, but the guy who everyone played because he was shorter and he was really quick. I'm
You're
blanking
talking
on his
about-
name.
You're talking about the guy
I'm
who throws his
blanking on his
hat,
name.
right?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name, but they have to
But,
leave
I
him
mean-
broken. That's all I'd have to say. Leave him broken.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know what that means.
but he's not even a character within the actual game itself. He's just
For the
he's
multiplayer, I know.
yeah, he's in the multiplayer, so he's
But you
he's
need to leave
a
him broken in there.
yeah, odd job.
Odd job. You leave him broken in that. That's all I ask. If they do
And also
remake it,
and also bring in the golden gun, because if you don't have the golden gun, then it's
there's
not
kind of
really
no point in calling it
yeah, it's-
Goldfinger. Eh?
Oh, Jesus
Yep.
fucking Christ, nerds.
well, golden eye.
Oh, sorry, GoldenEye. Goldfinger was Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I get my
Yeah.
James Bond and Austin Powers mixed up, weirdly enough.
That's completely fair, I guess. Apparently, sort of, whatever.
I think
It's
Goldfinger
nowhere
was actually
close.
James Bond, anyways.
Gold. Oh, it's Gold Member. That's right. That's Austin
Gold
Powers.
member. There you go. I'm saying.
Whoops. I'm
I'm not a big Bond guy.
No,
I'm
me
a
neither.
huge Bond guy. I love
I'm not.
bondage.
What?
Hold on. That's not this type of podcast, pal.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Hold on. What are you saying, you 50 Shades of Grey motherfucker?
51 now. No. Also, before I fucking forget to plug this bad bitch in, what is it? Star Wars Republic Commando.
That needs to either come out. It either one of
I just
two
want a
things.
remake.
Either it needs to be remade, or it needs to come out with a new game. Like, give us that again.
Can they really make that again though? Like,
I don't know. I
'cause
have
didn't
no
they,
idea.
like,
But
kill
Star
the
Wars
entire
Republic
squad?
Commando. They did, but you could. I mean, go back in
That is
time
a
then.
very good one.
I mean, yeah,
Go
of
back in
course you
time
could
then.
always find another squad clone group.
Yeah, you could do whatever you wanted with it. Just like give us that again. That was an
It was a really
amazing
good
game.
one.
But honestly, like the storyline for that, it was the camaraderie. It actually reminded me a lot of like Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company 2 specifically. I loved that game because of
Great game.
the
It was.
camaraderie of the players or of your squad and everything. It was fantastic. You just had such a great experience with that game. Same thing with Star Wars Republic Commandos.
Yep.
Such a great game because of that camaraderie that you had with the squad. So good. And then you could also bring your players or your friends up in there, and they could play members of the squad as well. No. All of the good things. They tried to redo that with like Halo, with
Reach?
in
Halo 5.
yeah no it was
Halo
it was in
5.
Halo 5, and it was
I
so
never played
bad.
Halo 5.
Don't.
It was so bad that just don't play it. Don't play it. It's a bad game.
I wasn't going to.
Like, I mean, I think we talked about it last week. Easily my most hated Halo game. Like, it's the flop.
Oh, yeah, no,
it
it's
was
terrible.
the flop in the whole
It-
Halo franchise.
Absolutely the worst Halo game
Yeah.
I think I've ever played in my entire life.
Ever. It's to this day the
And
only
I played
Halo
it all the
game-
way through. Like
I haven't. I couldn't get.
I played it all the way through because I had to turn it all the way. Like I had to turn the difficulty all the way down just so I could get through the damn storyline. Just so I could just
So you
see
can
the
just
end.
plow
of the fucking,
through it. And
Yeah.
you're just
I
like,
just
oh,
wanted to plow
fuck.
through it so I could see the fucking end of the story.
And
I
see,
didn't care
you know
about
what
the
I
game
did?
anymore.
I fucking straight up just stopped it, uninstalled it, and Googled the ending and watched cutscenes from someone else's.
Oh no.
I couldn't even force myself to fucking play through it all the way because it was so bad.
I actually, that's the only one that I can say that I genuinely respect you for doing that. But at the same time, I had to see it for myself.
I understand that, and that's why I'm saying I can respect that. Like, wanting to make sure you see it all the way through to the end for yourself, I respect that.
Saw the trailer.
That's why I
and I'm
turned it
like,
all the way
nope.
down.
Can now
Went
I
all the
don't
way through it, and I was like,
Saw the trailer
let's
and
see
was
it.
like, no, I'm good.
now I don't know if either one of y'all will agree with me on this one because I don't even know if either one of you played it. But can I get a Shrek 2 remake for that game?
Yes, God.
Now, if we're talking,
Never played it.
if we talk anything, whether it be mini games or games in general, Shrek 2 is one of the best games of all time. Thank you and good
Yep.
night.
Absolutely. There's no argument against that.
No.
It's fact.
Yep. Thank you.
Never played
It's like one of the 10 commandments at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Shrek 2 needs to be remade. That's the 11th commandment.
By the way, I don't know if you heard that there's been a teaser for Shrek 5.
Yeah, it's
What?
in not Shrek 5, Shrek 6.
It'd be Shrek 5.
I don't know what you're talking
Was
about.
Shrek Forever after Shrek 4?
I'm pretty sure that was Shrek 4.
It might have been. Hang on, side tangent.
Someone Shrek fact us.
Hang on,
Someone
how many?
Shrek fact us. Oh no.
Okay,
now
so
someone's got to get that tattooed.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. They had Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and then Shrek Forever After. I will not count the fucking holiday ones as fucking.
Or the Puss in Boots spin-offs.
No, those are their own
No,
movies.
no.
Those are
Those
their
are
own
Puss in
movies.
Boots.
Yep, those are Puss in Boots.
Some
They're in the
of
same
motherfuckers
universe, but
will
they're Puss in
try
Boots.
to say they're continuations, but
No.
they're fucking wrong.
They're side
They're
stories. They are not continuations. So yeah, no, you were completely right. I apologize. Shrek 5 would be their next would be the next one. But yeah, it's actually Shrek 5 is
Trying to
teased
think
at
you
the
know
end.
Shrekking me.
Shrek 5 was teased at the end of the new Puss in Boots movie. Puss
I
in
know.
Boots movie. And absolutely fantastic movie, by the way. Side thing. Just watch
Puss in
it.
Boots.
Yep, Puss in Boots. It's a fucking
in
amazing
Boots.
game. Go check it out at some point if you haven't seen it yet. I love it to bits.
But they should definitely make or remake that Shrek game.
God,
100%.
So, I also had a follow-up question to this.
Mm-hmm.
Was actually more along the lines of like, what? So, what game just came out just recently that it was
Remake?
there was a remake,
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
I haven't
when
played it yet.
me neither.
So when
I
Resident
own it,
Evil 4
though.
came out, you own it?
Yeah, absolutely.
do, too.
own it. I just haven't started it yet.
It's installed on my
I-
computer right now. I haven't played it.
I want to play it so bad. I want to play it so bad. But anyways, I did play the original one all the way through. It was a really great game. Probably one of my favorite Resident Evil titles to date. And I want to know, what is the what people do people like the original better, or do people like the remake better? And I kind of want to know this for any game, for any of the remakes that have come out thus far. Which one did it better? Was it the original or was it the remake?
So, as someone who played the original Resident Evil games late into my life as a Resident Evil fan, so Resident Evil 2 and 3 specifically I'm mentioning because those were ones that were remade recently.
Okay.
I would prefer the remakes over the originals because I played the originals late into me being a fan of Resident Evil, so such as I went back to play them after playing Resident Evil 4 and 5.
Okay.
So going back and playing those, I'm like, they're good, don't get me wrong, but I would prefer these remakes over those
Okay.
if I was to play one or the other.
So when I
And why though? Like what brings you to that conclusion? Is it?
I'm
They
gonna
just
take a
felt
guess.
in general?
better gameplay wise. They felt
see that's
it's not just the graphics either,
frame
but
rate,
just the ambience. It felt better for me.
frame
Okay.
rate, baby, for all about
Well,
that frame rate.
And you mentioned, Levi. You mentioned earlier a remake of
Shrek.
oh damn, why am I not Shrek?
One that has come out or one that I want to come out?
Is it one that you want to come out? I think it's one that you said that had come out.
I know Dead Space was
yeah.
one of the high big ones,
Well, okay, Dead Space. Okay, so that
Phenomenal.
one.
and then there
How-
was. Well, that's a reboot for Doom, not a remake.
Yeah, that was a reboot.
Yeah, reboot.
And how does that one compare to the original?
What do you mean?
How does the Dead Space?
Dead Space compared to the original? Whew, dude. Ooh.
Yeah.
Whew.
Did you
better.
Did you actually play the original?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. Just
Yes,
making
I
sure.
did. I played the original and
Just
I
make
played the reboot. I would say better. They took what was great about the first game and added to it and made it better.
Okay.
So, like, you know how in the second game that I'll pull from, where there's actually, like, 0G sections and you're not just jumping from wall to wall how you are in the first one? They took that and put it into the remake so that way it's also in there. So you're not just jumping from wall to wall. It's also a little bit more freedom, and it just feels a little bit better. And they also added a little bit
Gotcha.
of extra, like, side content, kinda, within it, and it still
this-
has... Go ahead.
I heard the sound quality was better. I also
Yep.
heard that
The
like
graphic
the-
quality, the hit registration,
yeah.
the movement.
There's some Yeah, the hit registration was better, the sound quality, and also the fact that there was like, I guess you could call these mini games, but there was
Yeah.
like things that you had to do in the environment where you had to like switch on and off certain things to be able to change the
Oh,
lighting.
yeah, so
and
like
or
you'd have to
the-
sacrifice lighting to power certain things, so it would make it literally pitch black, and you see this little circle of your light, and that's it. It's horrifying.
Right.
The ambiance is great, the graphics is great. It takes upon the first game and makes it better.
Right.
Like, that was
Okay.
a fucking phenomenal remake. One that I can
Okay.
actually attest to perfectly. The only other remake that I can really attest to that I personally think they did it better, despite the major fan base saying that they hate where they changed some of the art style, like in the skyboxes, would be Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, okay, all right. You're saying you didn't like that?
I did like the remake. A lot of the major fan base doesn't like how they changed like the gritty sky tone, how it's a little bit more bright and it doesn't seem quite as like you're not supposed to be there type of area. It feels a little bit more open and welcoming. I don't think they should have done that because I kind of agree with the major fan base, but all in all, as a remake, like between frame rate, controls, just in general, I think they did a much better job. But also, in fairness, in the first game, you couldn't get like above 10 FPS. So
Yeah, I was just about to say, in like older games like that,
They
like,
had limits.
yeah, of
they
course
had
they did.
limits to this,
And they
They're a lot
broke them.
lower.
And they broke them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have Morrowind, right? And they had a bunch of fog in that. Like all the fog was pretty much just to help the game
Render.
not be all
Dude,
bogged down and render every single thing that the.
Silent Hill 1.
Yes.
It literally was implemented that way, but when they did the first remake of it, it was so bad because everyone was so used to the fog of war. All it was a hardware restriction, but people
Right.
took that and ran with it so hard of like that is the aesthetic of the game.
But it's
And it
what
was.
actually made the game scarier.
It's what made it so much scarier, and it was so good. And honestly, you cannot have the fog of war in it. You have to have
you
the fog of
can't-
war.
You can't not have the fog of war. The fog of war needs to be there in that game. And honestly, that was another one of the titles that I was going to bring up here was Silent Hill. Is if they were to do a remake of the original Silent Hill, how do you
Well,
how
they
would
did
you
a
prefer that to
remake, and it was
they did
terrible.
they did do a remake.
It
Yeah,
was terrible.
and it was terrible. How would you prefer them go about that?
I
if they
legit
were
want
to
them
do-
to just tighten up the graphics, but I want them to leave the fog. Make it that tight feeling
Make it
of
foggier.
no, don't make it foggier because it was already impossible to see. But make it like actual cool looking fog. Like you could do shit with it to make it actually look good. It's not just like white barrier essentially.
I would love to see this sort of like more of an
Yeah,
over the
I
shoulder.
guess technically they could get a little artsy.
I
with
could
the
see
fog,
an over the shoulder like how they did Resi.
where they try
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Sort of do a Resident Evil 4 look to it,
Or 3
but
or 2. I mean,
keep the fog of war.
keep the fog.
Keep the fog. Have this Resident Evil 4 look to it, where it's over the shoulder and it's no weapons. You're going in with no weapons. You don't need weapons for this. This is supposed to be a horror game, and you're not armed for this.
Not for that game.
So no, hell no.
Give me
I
a
want-
stick.
I want to see them remake that game in a more cinematic sort of play, if you will.
Yeah, I even thought like if they were, as you were saying, the fog, they could get pretty artsy with it and try to like fuck with you in a psychological way with the fog and like make it do
That'd be
shape wise.
Dope.
You
That
know,
could be
kind of
sick.
like fuck with you and be like the fog's coming at you in the shape of something, but nothing's there. I'm
Yeah.
saying they could get pretty fucking
can get
creative with
very
that.
creative with that.
Really
I
creative.
know that was just off the
especially
top of my
these
head,
days,
and
they
I'm
can
not
get
that
really
creative of a guy.
Fair.
That would be so dope.
That's just
But-
a fucking beautiful idea, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I just wish that they would come up with more of more ways to bring these games back from where they were to a modern audience. And I'm not talking about a modern woke audience. Fuck you guys.
No. Fucked off. That shit can burn and die.
We're
But-
talking about a modern
So you guys gotta
modern
be woke. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
We're talking about a modern gaming audience that cares about the games, that cares about the storylines, that cares about the titles that they're playing and everything like that, and really wants a true traditional and or scarier and or whatever
Genre.
version of the game.
Essentially, a remake of the game they cherish that isn't sacrificing what made it so good in the first place.
Exactly.
Exactly. And is there a game that you guys have found today that has actually done that?
That has sacrificed its core
Remake-wise?
value.
That remade it and gave the game not only just that facelift that it needed, but also sort of an
Honestly,
emphasis
no.
on. Haven't found one yet.
I
That
have
gave
I
it
can
a
come up with
a
one.
good emphasis or a bad emphasis. That's what I need to clarify.
A good emphasis.
it's like, have they made it to what you expected a remake? Like, they brought it back
Yeah, if
from where
not
it
more.
was, and they're like, hey, we included this, we made it better, but we didn't get rid of all the shit you already liked.
I think I know of one.
I haven't found one, on all honesty.
Final
'cause I
Fantasy
haven't-
VII.
I haven't played that either.
See, that one
I
I
never
have
played
to,
the original either,
Okay, that one I would have to
so
argue.
I can't really say.
That one I have to argue with you about just a little bit because only
From
for the
trailers
fact
I've
of
seen,
Go ahead.
It's great.
it's like half of what the actual game is. So they pumped
Right,
out
but
a
there's supposed to
full
be
paid
three-
game. Yeah, but they've
There's supposed to
fully
be
priced
three
games
of the game. Yes.
for 1/3 of a game that it was originally.
Think about how big the original game was.
Oh, I know it was gigantic. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just pointing
It
out.
was a gigantic game.
And for the time and the hardware, it was insane. To
Yeah.
compare it to now with the graphical changes, the polygons, and all
Well,
that,
not just
that
a
needs to be
Well,
rendered.
okay. They did a lot more to Final Fantasy VII. They changed the entire combat
Well, I know.
style. They changed the entire art style. Changed the entire perspective style.
That's why I kind of can understand why they're having to do it in segments, because of
Yeah.
there's nothing that really can store that as a
You
whole.
can't compare
File.
apples to apples
Well.
here because this is now apples and fucking like
And I get that. It's
Watermelons.
drastically different. The only thing
That's why, because even back in the day, they would release games on separate discs, and that wasn't that crazy.
Okay,
that was a four
okay.
fucking disc game.
that was
That's
was a
why
lot.
I'm saying I
So-
can't really say I'm not surprised that they're going this route.
Then that's a little bit fair. But how about let me point out a game that has a little bit better of an argument on my half for that. Resident Evil 3. Okay, it
Okay.
wasn't that long of a game, and they did end up cutting out whole ass sections of the game and drastically shortening it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with
some-
this one. So I'm familiar with Resident Evil 3, but I'm not familiar with the remake of it.
The remake, I believe there was like a bell tower section that they cut out entirely. Like a whole ass endgame
I
section
never
that they
played
just
the remake.
remove. They removed like a
haven't
whole ass section of the game that they just didn't put into the fucking remake.
That
I haven't
sucks.
finished my full playthrough on 3.
Yeah, it was severely. If we're talking, like, if we go to try to find the bad side of a remake, that would be a bad remake.
I still need to go back and play the original. I
second
still
one?
need to go back and play Resident Evil 2.
It's really good.
The remake?
That's what. Yeah, the remake.
I'm assuming the remake.
Yeah.
Out of all of
It's-
these, I'm
yeah,
assuming the
I
very
remake.
played-
good.
I played
Very,
Resident
very
Evil.
good.
So
2's good.
coming to Resident
3 sucks. 4's great.
coming to Resident Evil and a game like Resident Evil that I would love to see a remake and or just a continuation of. I want to see Dino Crisis.
You've brought that up in, I think, our first episode where we did go over games we wanted remakes of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, I'm just bringing it
And that's
up
why
again.
I haven't brought up any of the ones I stated in that first episode here.
I don't think I've brought it up any. I don't think so. I maybe
No,
brought up
we've
one
actually,
or two.
all but Dino Crisis has been pretty much original
Yep.
games.
Yeah.
But
Throwing you under the
But I
bus,
mean-
bitch.
Like, what would you want to see in those games though? Like, how would you want them to be remade in your eyes.
Well,
in your mind's eye.
so for most of those games that we've been naming, for majority of them, I want them to, first priority, frame rate. Bring that frame rate up from the god-awful that it was limited to.
I would
it
say
doesn't
the
need to be that.
FPS and then the graphics are probably my top two.
FPS is the same
FPS
thing
and
as frame
graphics are
rate.
definitely both.
And then
yeah.
obviously graphics. That's a given. And if anything, depending on the game and depending on how it controls, I want them to try and tighten up some of the controls. Depending on the game.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll let that slide. That we don't need to argue
Yeah,
about
'cause
that.
Games like Parasite Eve have some of the worst controls in the world.
Like Black.
Great games.
Like Black.
Like,
the
great
gunplay
games.
is definitely outdated and it's clunky. Okay, tighten that up a little bit. That would be sick as fuck. But a game like Gun, I would have to go back and play it again because I don't fully remember. But I remember it being
I would
pretty
have to
tight.
go back and play that again too.
Yeah, I remember it being fairly intuitive.
It wasn't bad.
At the time. It wasn't awkward, if I remember correctly.
I think the last time I played Gun was, I think around 2010. Because it got released on 360 actually.
Yeah, it
as
did.
well.
Yeah, it got re-released on that.
So
with slightly
you can
higher
probably
frame
find
rate
a
cap.
decent copy of that if you have a 360, if it's not on PC somewhere.
Yeah.
So
I just want to go back. And
this
play
is
it
my
again, just to
memory.
see what it was.
it was
to see what it was like.
it was pretty solid, surprisingly. Still, I mean, for the games of the time,
Mhm.
you know, around 2010 era,
Mhm.
comparatively, it was pretty still solid. Compared to now, probably doesn't
not.
hold up.
Yeah, probably not now. But I mean, that's
It
like
could probably use
taking.
some tweaking.
But that's like taking the Spyro Reignited trilogy and putting it against its fucking originals.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold up.
No, that's true.
So,
That's true.
if it's done right and done well, you can remaster a game and bring in new elements that just fucking fans will adore you for. Absolutely. But sending into that, I think we should send us into our wrap-up. We actually ended up making it a lot further than I thought we would. Not going to lie. With how this was starting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lego was a solid topic.
Got from Lego to Bethesda, and I don't even know how the hell we made that jump, but we did it.
That was a neat thing.
I low-key want to go back and hear that just to see what was the fucking bridge that made us start yelling about Bethesda. Just because I don't remember.
I think I brought up Fallout, and then it went from there.
It probably. Yeah. Oh,
think it
that's
did.
right. It was Fallout 76 again, as usual.
I think that's what got brought up, and then that's where it went.
Well,
Oh well.
But I sent
this
us
is
into
your
the
show,
startup.
bro.
I know. I sent us into the startup. I always send the wrap up because you start it. I've been wrapping up, so someone else has to send wrap up because I've been starting it. Or I
Well,
did.
thank
I
you,
did the start.
everybody, for joining us for Unscripted Life in Progress. I do want to mention I'm not going to come up with a topic for next episode.
Me neither.
Once again, we're all going to find out together on Tuesday
Day
next
of.
week.
Yep.
So
I actually think that's a good.
if you have any suggestions, though, in between, comment in the comments on YouTube once this gets uploaded. If you have any concerns right now of live on Twitch, say it now or shut the fuck up.
Devin.
But
By the way, the episode 8 is up today.
hey,
On
8?
Twitch, and it's actually in video form.
8?
hey.
Yeah, there's a video form on not Twitch.
What about
sorry,
Spotify?
On Spotify. On Spotify.
Video form even.
There's
Ooh.
because Spotify started allowing video,
Are-
and so it is up on Spotify in video.
What
News
episode
to
is
us.
this then?
So you
Because I
guys can
thought we were
actually go
doing
to Spotify
episode
and
like
check that out.
11.
Nope. Levi,
I don't
shut
know
It's
what
up.
episode,
Shut-
nope.
I don't know what
Shut-
episode we're on.
We will go over this later, okay?
No, that's fine. I just need to know what episode we're on. What episode are we
I will
recording
tell-
currently?
I will fucking tell you once we're over.
Okay.
I think this one is episode 10.
Can I just get through the ending?
Continue.
God damn it. Once again, this is Unscripted Life in Progress. We're here every Tuesday. We are going to continue trying to do any live streams outside of Tuesdays as much as we can, depending schedules. But this has been Doug,
Aaron.
Levi.
Jesus Christ, that took a second for you guys to figure out where I was going. But anyway,
Yeah, I kind of did.
as always, we're unscripted as all hell, and we
Before
can't
we-
stay on topic for most of the time.
No.
And Aaron, what do
Before
you
we
got?
split out, I wanted to suggest if you guys have any kind of requests for topics or anything like that, please leave them in the description below.
He said that.
I did.
Oh shit!
Aaron,
Continue
start
on.
listening, you goddamn cockweasel.
There was a lot of things going on in that.
And he said,
No, there wasn't.
if you
We
have
were
a
all
topic,
talking over each other.
hey, so fun fact, if you guys have a topic, since we should all just say it now, leave it in the comments below, or in the live stream right now.
If you guys have a topic,
Oh no.
Why do you think? Why do you think I don't do this? Huh?
I get fucking interrupted for the same shit I already fucking covered. God damn it, Aaron, shut your goddamn cock holster.
But anyway, this has been Unscripted Life in Progress. If I swear to God, Aaron, if you try to say the same shit, I'm going to fucking annihilate you.
this is Unscripted Life in
I
Progress.
will destroy your soul!
Thank you, and tune in next week, y'all.
Cut! Motherfuckers! That was a cue, Aaron!
Oh my god.
I caught the cue. It's already cut. Hey, by the way, anybody who's still listening,
I'm
if you
going.
have any-
Christ, I swear to God.
I'm going to leave in 1 second.
I swear to God. Ah! There we go. Gotta get my chair to go back up. I sunk it down a little.
Hey, I owned my mistake. I
Yes,
said, hey,
yes, you
my
did.
bad.
Nope, yep, that's alright. You owned it. You owned your fuck up.
Oh my dear.
No, we made that a
God in
lot
heaven.
farther than I thought we would.
No, I think we did.
Aha, random tangents. Go!
We can go on like multiple of those.
Well, yeah, but again, that's why I...
How's your heart? How's your heart?
That's fine, actually.
Okay.
It's fucking beautiful. We'll figure out some shit
So,
to do. By the
we
way,
just recorded episode 10, by the way.
so that was episode 10.
Yeah.
So our previous episode for last
so
week was
episode
9.
9 should be uploaded today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I said episode 8, but I
You
think
did.
I meant episode 9.
Okay, that's what was throwing me off, because I wanted to... I had to go back and change the title for the last
Don't worry, I
one.
keep track. I keep track.
Yeah. I'm very, very, very positive it was episode 9 that got uploaded.
I'm just doing this for all of us to keep track. That's all I'm doing.
And this should be this.
Are you
Okay, so
jumping on
Emily, and since we're still live, is saying she is just checking.
was
It
She says she
is
knows for a
episode 9
fact
that
it's
was
episode 9.
Just uploaded.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. No, that's great. By the way, Aaron, about that game that I was talking about earlier, Operation Tango, you can actually play it with me for free.
Hold on. I'm going to look that up.
When it snows
Yeah, it's on Steam.
outside, I stay my fat ass inside because it's cold.
It's cold as hell.
When it's cold outside,
I stay
my dick gets a
inside.
little smaller.
My balls recede to be warmer.
Ooh, baby, give me a cock warmer. Oh, you don't got anything? for
No,
me?
no, I was just gonna let it kind of die.
All right.
And we would be done faster, but Aaron's very slow
Operation-
typing.
Yeah, Operation Tango.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try-
Oh,
I
are
got
there
some
new
cold pizza
levels?
right here. Mm.
Oh shit, there's new levels that I haven't done yet.
Interesting. So what you're saying is we should play this together.
We should absolutely
On
play this
stream.
together on stream because I own the game, and there's a thing if you scroll down on its page, you can go to the friend pass, and you could just play the game for free with me.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
Yeah. So since I own it, you could just play it, and we can just stream it.
We should do that.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a solid bet.
Well, it sounds like that's a stream that's going to be coming up in the very near future, y'all.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Beautiful.
But I think tomorrow I'm going shooting, but I think after that,
That's in the
I'm gonna-
morning.
Yeah, that's in the morning, and after that, I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and
Crack?
play.
Inside.
No, I'm gonna try and stream inside, but I also I want to take my time with this because if I do stream inside, then I need to get OBS to fucking communicate
Well,
with me
then,
better.
here, real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the stream, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this. So, for anyone that is still watching, if it's Emily, hi, have a beautiful night. Girly Blue, I'll talk to you shortly. I love you dearly. And everyone
too.
else, have
If
a...
it's Glenn, go fuck yourself.
Love you too, bud. Everybody, have an absolutely fantastic night. And if you are a random person, then shit, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you for
Cheers, bud.
watching. And absolutely check us out on our other platforms. We are on all platforms such as Twitch, YouTube.
Catch me on
and,
America's Most Wanted. What's up?
that one.
Okay.
Twitch, YouTube, America's Most Wanted, apparently for
Doug, for Doug over
Doug.
here.
and Spotify.
Yep, and Spotify. There you go. Yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube, check out our Twitch live on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
Roughly around 7 o'clock. Sometimes we're a little
We
bit
normally
later.
at least kick live on Twitch. We don't normally
Yeah.
actually start anything, but around that time.
The actual podcast starts right around 7,
Whenever,
15 or
you know,
30.
Whenever we get our
can.
shit together.
Yeah, whenever we can. But we try and at least get live on Twitch by then. But everybody, have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you all next time. See ya.
See you, bitches.
Bye-bye.